Lucy, what up? You're new. This is BenHasLuv TV. Right now I'm exercising. I'm about to eat and exercise. I try to come on live. I have brought this page to about what? And you definitely need to like the stream. I interview beautiful women. That's what the page is about. Interviews. Me interviewing women. But I show people how to eat, exercise. I love you to life who's ever given me those hearts. I show people how to eat, exercise. I do comedy. I got artwork on her think pieces. Right? Artwork, think pieces is art that you present that makes people feel. I got that on here also. I got over 1,000 videos, but the main thing on this page is me interviewing women, asking them real fun questions. It's a lot of people here, not enough likes. Me interview women, asking real fun questions. Why do you love yourself? Why do you love smiling? If a celebrity gave you their cell phone for 5 minutes, what would you do? Funny stuff. But see how brolic I am. I got action scenes. I got action scenes on here, but I need you to hit the like button. First, hit the subscribe button, y'all. A lot of people in here, not enough likes. Right now, we exercising. Lucy, you're definitely new. I had left this page for like 2 months. Sorry to everybody. Never doing it again. I built it to about 3,000 subs and left my family, right? But we're back. We've been back for about 2 weeks. Okay, give me 100 subscribers then. Do that. Matter of fact, put $sign BenHasLuv. That's my cash app. You want support. Because I normally give roses to women. I need money to buy roses. Even though I had to stop giving out the roses and just interview women, because when I was handing out roses, gay men, man, gay guys would try to fight me. Down low gay guys, out gay guys, oh, you sexist. You sexist. You don't want to give out. So I just started to hand out roses again. I don't know what that means, Lucy, but you look like you're an afternoon troll. Yeah, 2 o'clock trollers are here. But subscribe, son. If you want support, you got to subscribe. No, that was a Wednesday because it wasn't a Friday. Who's here? Who's here? We exercising right now. Exercising, eating. We got a lot of serious stuff to do tonight. But interviews drop. Go check the interviews out. Go check the interviews out. Who's here? Who's here? Why y'all quiet? Ooh. Oh boy. Burger and that. We're gonna look to see. It's a lot of gate. Who's here? If you want me to take the shirt off, put some ones in the chat. David, what up? David, you're new. First and foremost, David, I need you to subscribe. Then hit the like button. Yeah, I don't think you're a girl, so I don't think you want me to take my shirt off. Hell no. Lucy, are you a girl? Whoever want the shirt off, you gotta put some ones in the chat. Girls. We exercising. Meal prepping, got a busy night tonight. Washed some clothes yesterday. Saw a big booty girl yesterday too. Gotta get that fit. Sweatshirts, those. Who's here? Gotta like the stream, y'all. Trying to see what spot. Cause ain't nobody a squirrel. Hey. Woo, excuse me. What up? Oh, Tony. What up, Tony? Woo. We're exercising right now. How the day going, Tony? I'm in New York. I didn't today is an off day from content. I mean, well, you know, YouTube. I got YouTube pre-scheduled, so something's always gonna drop. But you okay? Okay, cool, word. Tony, how long you been here again? Cause I'm like, were you? Cause you know, I had took a break like 2 months from my channel, but you was here before the break, right? Cause I'm like, I gotta remember my family. No, you weren't here before the break. You're new, right? No, you're new. You're new, right, Tony? You only been here like a couple weeks, right? What up, 908? No, what we gonna call you? Ari, what up, Ari? If you are new, I need you to hit the subscribe button, but then hit the like button also. A lot of people in here, not enough likes. Get the likes up. Yeah, Tony, you weren't here for too long. Oh, no. I'm thinking you somebody else. Shane's in the house. You sub 908? I do sub for sub at the end of every stream. Excuse me. Okay, yeah, nah, you weren't here. You were out there, but still, I apologize to everybody for leaving. I had left this page. We're not doing that no more. Make no damn sense. I brought the page about 3,000 subs. Then I left her. I mean, just like I said, it wasn't like I did it just to leave you guys. Because like I said, some people would tell me, yo, man, I was thinking on hurting myself. Thank God for Ben TV. Or the Ben, no, what he said? He said, no, thank God for the Ben show. And he was talking about my live streams. All I'm going to do is update this page. I'm not going to do 50,000 other pages. I'm going to just put my time into this page. And like I said, I created a family with y'all, and I like it. Do you like spicy food, so you eat chili pepper? I don't know. I don't really like spicy. I don't really like spicy. I got half of a lung. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I got a lot of injuries. I don't even like to talk about it, because then, your young kids start to think it's cool. Oh, he's gangster. No. I got a lot of injuries. But anyway, I have half of a lung. Right? If you got anything dealing with the respiratory, anything dealing with your breathing, you don't want to deal with spicy like that. Tell you that much. If you got any problems dealing with how you breathe, you don't want spicy like that. Or that'll be the last chili pepper you eat. All right. Okay. Okay. It's hot over here. It's 82 degrees. Who is it? Ouch. Shanny, you funny. Do you ever listen because I went through a lot of surgeries, but I don't do crime, I don't do surgeries, I don't get hurt. Even though, as a black man, especially being nice like what I do, people try to hurt you physically. It's crazy. Right? When you're me, because I'm like the top black man. But my last surgery, I don't really get hiccups, but it was like hyperventilate. You're doing that, right? I used to get that a lot. I used to struggle to catch my breath. Things are better. Things are way better now, so I don't And when I remember when I used to go through it, people used to go, "Man, you got hiccups." I'm trying to catch my breath. I'm not. It's so funny they call hiccups because, and you know what's so crazy about human beings and what's so it's astonishing actually. It's like when you post in videos, you learn that the greatest videos learn how to control people, right? When you can know how to control somebody's um, daily move, the way of thinking. With hiccups, they call hiccups because it supposedly sounds like that's what you're saying. So what's so hilarious is it's called a do-rag. It keeps your hair curly. I wear it before I leave. I wear it at night so my hair stays flat. But so when people hiccup, they'll purposely try to make it sound like the word, like a genius. They go, hiccup! I'm like, if you don't shut up, that ain't how hiccup really sound. So when I used to hyperventilate, people go, oh, he's hiccuping. I go, chick, I'm about to die. I ain't hiccuping. Oh yeah, I do my push-up. Oh, sweating. It's 80 degrees. I just do little shorties. I'm gonna do little shorties. Who's still here? Washed my clothes pretty good yesterday. Who's here? I hope you're subscribing. Who's here? Oh. And it's like, okay. Yeah, I can't go out that way. Getting down is half the battle. You know, but I was like, why the heck? Hey. Damn, I used all the bleach. Maybe raining, so. Who's here still? Likes are going up. I like that. Who's here still? Same here. Love the hearts, Tony. Now done exercise, now it's time to eat. I got a busy day tonight, after the night. Hopefully, no, after the night, we're more on point again. Alright. Yeah, no, we don't. Just this. Remember, I didn't bring none of that shit. I'm not doing that. Go to your bedroom. All I see is shadow. Joe, you're definitely new. Hit the subscribe button, Joe. Y'all better get used to me coming on this time. Yeah, can't make it too late, but remember, it was, I'm like, damn, because that was like the second time I came out that late. What are you doing that? But it, when I tell you this shit sharpened me up more, I ain't gonna lie to you, because it got me. Tony, how old are you? You got a girlfriend, Tony? Or a boyfriend? What do you got? I got a girlfriend. What do you got, Tony? You got somebody? This is what my page is about. Making women happy, making them smile. Well, making everybody smile. But I promote men getting with women, marrying them. Biological women right now. Having children, building families. Like French Montana said though, having myself accessible like that. He's like, that's how I got. I'm like, facts. Facts. That is a big fact. Oh yeah, no, we don't do that with that. Oh, you got a girlfriend? Oh, okay, okay. Where are you from again, Tony? Hey, Joe, where the hell you at, Joe? Cracking your corny joke. But yeah, that's what this page is mainly about. Showing brothers, I show people how to talk, and the video's about to get better, Tony. I show brothers, I interview women all over the planet, from all over the planet. Oh, you're from Ireland? Oh yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. Did you sit? Yeah, I remember you said that now. Did you check those videos out? I got interview girls from Ireland. I hope you don't think I'm lying. Like, I'm dead serious. And then they told me, and she was so sexy too. It was two of them. Both of them were sexy, but only, actually, I interviewed, dang. Yeah, a lot of people from Ireland is in New York. Oh yeah, damn sure do look like Shadow. But, yeah, I can't really describe all of them. Because at one time, I interviewed a whole family that was from Ireland. I think that was on St. Patrick's Day. And then, because one thing about New York, people that just come to New York just to come. Like, it doesn't, not necessarily a special occasion. They'll just come. And there was this one girl from Ireland. She was so sexy. She was super honest. And she was like, listen, we like to drink. Like, you get us some beer, we got it. I was like, oh, word? Duly noted. But yeah, and then the family I had interviewed from Ireland, his accent was real deep, but he sounded super cool though. And I just remember that time. I believe I had I did the video, and I didn't even understand everything he was saying. But when I went back, I had to hook the translator up to it, and I don't know how this. Well, yeah, because you know, on like when you're editing, it'll have those languages there. When you're editing and you're trying to and you put the captions on, you just put whatever language they're speaking on the caption and they'll translate it. And I was like, oh. Then he was talking about drinking too. I was like, oh yeah, people in Ireland, y'all know how to have some fun. Y'all know how to have some fun, y'all do. Well, okay, Tony, I want you to give me a quick lesson, right? Why do people in Ireland, what is it with the beer? Like, why do y'all love beer so much? Like, what is it? Did something happen? Because you know I love history. Because I know it had to be something with y'all history made y'all love beer a lot. Because every time I look, I interview somebody from Ireland, they talking about beer. And I'm like, hold up. I get it, y'all know how to have fun, but why everybody loves beer so much? Yeah, so give me that lesson. You still there, Tony? I'm about to go in my room, Tony. I just had to make sure where your head was at. I'm like, hold up now. Just like I said, I don't like a lot of gay guys be trying to trick. I have found out this other guy was gay. And just like I said, when I find that out, it's obviously because you was trying to flirt with me. And I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit at all. And when I found out that other guy was gay, we normally eat fish and plants, but we're eating oatmeal with turkey burgers. Two separate meals. Two separate meals, Barry. Barry, you're definitely new. I need you to sub up, Barry. Subscribe. Barry, where you from? This is BenHasLuv TV. I met you already, so okay. Yeah, I mainly interview women, but this page is mainly reaction videos and women interviews. But I show people how to eat, exercise. I do comedy. It's over 1,000 videos on here. That's why, if nobody knows, the most watched broadcast on the planet is YouTube. YouTube is watched more than TV. So you can sit down on BenHasLuv TV and watch, just laugh. Hello, sir. We are a part of a Sony team. Our movie Insidious out the further release. There's a poll will be greatly appreciated. And what? I click on the link and then you go straight to my bank account and find out I got 45 cents. I ain't got no money. I need money. That's what you came to the wrong person for money. Wrong person. I need money. I need help. The average person does not have money, and I still give, which I don't have. I still give out money. I had to stop that. I remember I give to the homeless, and I need it. It's just I used to be too nice. I had dipped into the rent money. Now laid on the rent, and I was giving the homeless all week. I was like, oh hell no. And when I give to the homeless, I don't question them. Hey, you gonna buy drugs? I know they gonna buy drugs. That's why I tell people, you can't say nothing to drug users if you give them money. Don't give somebody money and say, don't buy drugs. No, don't give them the money at all. Because 10 times out of 10, they out there, they going through nightlife like a homeless person. You think they ain't gonna be doing drugs? That's why I stopped that, because I started and it got so, don't get me wrong, the homeless started to see, oh, he don't care if I do drugs. So this is why I stopped. Because now they started to tell me they were going to buy drugs. Because I guess they thought it was cool or something. I was like, matter of fact, nah, I don't got it no more. I said, now you're just being dumb. I knew you was going to buy it. You ain't have to tell me, yo, to be honest, I'm about to buy some crack. I'm like, what? I swear to God, that's what they used to say. Yo, to be honest, I'm about to buy some crack. I'm like, okay, you right. I'm like, you right. That was a smart thing to tell me. Who there? Okay, who in the house? Hell yeah. Oh, you from London? Okay, what time is it in London? Mac, where you from? If you're new, you definitely need to hit the subscribe button and hit the like button also. Oh, it's still 2 o'clock in New York? I thought it was like 4 o'clock. 2 o'clock. A whole lot of time to do. Who is it? I have to. I need all this. 1944 right now. Who's ever giving me those hearts? I love your life. 12. Oh, it's 7:44. Valentine's in the house. What up, Valentine? This is salmon and turkey burgers. Oatmeal. You know we're gonna hook the oatmeal up with some walnuts. Plant-based protein powder. Bananas, apples, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to hook y'all up to the big screen TV. Hold on. I just finished the workout, Valentine. Um, 7:44 in London. What part of London? Oh, salmon and turkey. Those are burgers. Salmon and turkey burgers. Oatmeal. You know we're gonna hook the oatmeal up. Yeah, I believe I can sit down right now, right? Hold on, y'all. Coming right now. Salmon up. Oh damn. Oh, okay. It may. Oh, I got the window open. It may freeze real quick. Hold on, y'all. All right. All right. Valentine's in the house. Who's ever giving me those hearts? I love you to life. Is that you, Valentine? But yeah, we're eating right now. I got a crazy night. But listen, hopefully everybody just, you know what I mean, keep being always. Word up, Valentine. Y'all see that blue writing? I mean, I got family in the house. But yeah, just keep in your prayers if you pray, or just always speak positive about me. I got some crazy stuff to go see. All of this, see my past still comes back. I'm gonna just say it like that. What up, Tony? We in the room. You say go in the room. We in the room. And I ain't gonna lie, I haven't been outside with y'all. Yeah, remove that. Yeah. Either that or, because when they wrote it, I thought it was a link. I'm like, yeah, I clicked the link. Then you go on my bank account and find out I got 45 cents. Now you're even more angry. But yeah, I haven't been outside with you guys in a minute, man. It's a lot I'm trying to do with my page. I'm telling you, and all the blue writing, the bigger we get, especially the blue writing, y'all coming with me. Y'all just gonna get put on payroll, right? Because that's been the biggest problem, the biggest issue. I've been trying to figure out YouTube. I've been trying to figure out a lot of things by myself. I don't, because I don't play like that. You know what I'm saying? But when you're him for real, you can't make yourself accessible. And people just see this stuff with like celebrities. No, it's when like John Lennon, Selena, French Montana, he got shot in the head. Stuff like that happened to people, and they don't even know you. It's not just celebrity. It's just when you are making yourself the best version of yourself. People see you always working, you're muscular, the chicks on your dick, all types of stuff. Damn, this guy probably got money to random people. Like with the roses too. I told y'all gay guys used to try to fight me. Not just down low, especially the down low, because that's the new thing. The puff daddies. The puff daddies used to be quieter. Right? Because I used to, when I was in crime, I used to have gay people work for me. Yeah. Because they get money too. And they used to see how people used to act towards me. And I'll always have somebody explaining stuff. Because I'll be like, yo, I don't even know this girl. I don't even know this guy. Exactly. Somebody he don't even know. That's why a lot of this stuff people don't even, if people, and it's unfortunate, a lot of people when they don't go through stuff, they don't think stuff like that's possible. Yes, people who don't know you will try to kill you. And I don't like to laugh with it, but yes. Oh, look at Barry. Barry, where you from again? Because I'm like old. I'm like, I can't do all these old references, but you seem pretty studied. Right? But yes. You know, French Montana. He got shot in the head. Let me come a little more up to date. He got shot in the head by people he didn't even know. But that's from making yourself accessible. Okay. Word, but you know your stuff. You know your stuff. I'm 43. I know you're probably younger than me, but you seem old enough. But yeah, you know what I mean? Especially out there being nice. Yo, number one, being nice doesn't really pay. Uh-oh, there's OG's back. What up, OG? Did you subscribe, OG? You always write my name like, where you from? But appreciate that, 2133. Nah, I'm a testament. I don't drink, I don't smoke, don't do no drugs. I stopped doing drugs. I was an alcoholic, but you know, I'll keep it up because I know y'all probably gonna want. I used to sell drugs heavy. I was great at selling drugs. Regular weed, exotic weed, cocaine, heroin, and ecstasy. Everything I was selling, I was doing. That was like 17, 18 years ago. When I got shot, all this, stabbed. This is surgery, lung surgery. Stab, you know what I'm saying? I used to really be it. I don't care. I'm not no gangster. I'm not no YN. Please don't associate me with that. Okay, yeah. Okay, so yeah, you know what time it is. Oh yeah, now I'm really seeing the last of your name, Barry Shooter. But if you are in the street making money, your body's not gonna be the same. That's just what it is. Denise is in the house. That's just what it is. If you, mind you, notice what I said. If you're selling drugs and you make money, because you got guys out there who sell drugs and they don't. Oh, it's 7:53. Oh yeah. Who else just told me that? Tony told me the time too, Denise. Sure, good. Okay, it's good to see your brother not in that. Of course. No, this was years ago. I came home. I went to prison. I got locked up like 16 times. I keep it real with everybody. I got locked up like 16 times. This happened to me by somebody I thought I trusted. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm like. I call it like a Temu bulletproof vest. I brought a vest off of eBay for cheap, for like $150. Years ago, like 20 years ago. And you know what's crazy? I'm telling you, it's crazy how the world works. There was a shooting, a bank robbery in Los Angeles, California, and it got so popular, they made a documentary of it and all that. These two white guys, they had military grade AK-47s, all this. You got 5K on the fair one, hands. I'm 163 since this morning. Anyway, they had bulletproof face mask, bulletproof vest, bulletproof leg gear, and footwear. And I was like, well, damn. And this bank robbery went super popular. They done made a movie of it, documentaries. You can look it up. Anyway, damn, it's about to die. My phone about to die, so I'm gonna have to change the angles, y'all. But the person you love could be the same person who. Right, not even right. Look at Selena. I can give you all these references. It's just I know black folks. We go through it a lot because a lot of people like to act like a lot of people look up to black to want to be like it. They don't want to go through what we go through, but they want to be like it. Right? But black, we go through it a lot. But a lot of people, not that many people will go through somebody who don't even know you or try to kill you, or somebody who really loved you or try to kill you. Like, for example, a lot of people don't get mistaken identity. I was at a college, not no ghetto. There's a pizza shop. This one I used to eat nasty. There's a pizza shop near college, downtown Brooklyn. Oh, downtown Brooklyn. Y'all probably know about it from Puff Daddy, making a band, Juniors. You know what I'm saying? That right across the street from Juniors is Long Island College. I went to buy a pizza. Police rolled up. Hey, you look like somebody. Get in the car. I'm like, what? I thought they were lying. And it was a black girl that just did that to me. Yeah. North Hollywood show. Oh, I think. Oh, okay. Oh, you know about it? Nah, I see what you. Don't worry about that. No, but this is what I say. F the color. Forget about the ethnic background. When you are a young man transitioning to when you're a young boy transitioning to a man, trying to find yourself, you go through that. Because the world, all across the planet, puts pressure on your shoulders to be a protector and a provider. So what does that do? Like the media is what mass media and how they have women acting now is the cause of this. But they'll put all of this pressure on a man to not just have money but be rich. Then you got all these women talking about you ain't gonna get no coochie unless you rich, right? And they ain't even rich, right? So you'll have then they're gonna make it seem like all young men are like Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson, what does that mean? Michael Jackson was a millionaire at 5 years old. That's what they're gonna push. They push that, but they don't even know. That's why I'm very studied. Now I always recommend everybody study who you are. There's 8 billion people on the planet. You can't say, okay, what I see with my 2 eyes, that's how the world is. I'm gonna have to plug up. A lot of y'all coming in now. But in America, the average man reaches his financial stride from the age of 45 to 55. Shout out to my boy Mike Hawk. It's his birthday. Oh, did he catch me? And I invite you to Islam. Oh, okay, 7091. As long as you sub up and like the page, shout out to my boy. Michael Jackson converted to Islam. Colton, what up? Oh, you're definitely new, Colton. If you're new, I definitely need you to subscribe and like the stream. No such thing, black or white. We all okay. Yes, sir, Mr. Rob. Yeah, I had to plug up, y'all. So, oh, I'm like, what the heck? Why won't you stay? There you go. There you go. Joe. Stop the share, Joe. I am right here, everybody. I know y'all beefing, but y'all coming in right now. Pause when I was cooking. Y'all caught me while I was cooking. So I gotta eat. Right. Lot of food. Lots of food. Okay, so I see those times are pretty accurate. What up, y'all? Who here? Who here? Nah, what? North Hollywood shootout. Nah, I see with the brethren. I'm no such thing as black. Oh, we got more. My bad. Ooh, okay. Shout out to my boy. Nah, good to see someone. See shit. Think everything good. Michael Jackson. It doesn't matter if you're black or white. Normal. Oh, y'all in here? I'm sure. About to be a senior in high school. Okay, Colton. Congratulations. Michael Jackson said it doesn't matter. Beef and rice. Oh, okay, Denise. What? It doesn't matter if you're like Michael Jackson. Mike. Wrong. 259. What up? Spam or what? Barry Shooter. Yup. I might. 259. Chill out. No spamming. No spamming. We about to eat. We about to eat though. Coming right now, y'all. What up? Who here? Who? Uh-oh, Val up. Listen, y'all want to keep running your mouth? When y'all see the blue handwriting, that mean that's family. Y'all want to spam, do dumb stuff? All right. I got, they on deck. Y'all want to spam and be crazy? And I'm looking at the TV. Y'all still hooked up to the TV. Word, listen, hey, Valentine, you right. They want to keep acting funny. And I don't get it. With me, I try to remember, and just like I said, once this get bigger, I'm gonna have TTS. But if you want attention, just write a comment. I'll read it. You know what I mean? Kids these days, this is what the world, and this is because of America. America got, because I'm born in West Africa. It got women from West Africa acting like these terrible American women. Because of America, that's a culture. 6, 7, all that negative stuff created in America, and that's the stuff that go viral. Everybody do it. You spamming for what? Now you got the attention you wanted, but now you're on timeout. You got the attention you wanted. You don't gotta do that. If y'all write something, I'ma read it. Even if y'all write nigger, I'll read it. Green apple, walnut, blueberry, cinnamon, protein powder, banana. That's it. Mmm. Oh, it's delicious. It's delicious and it's healthy. The protein powder, stronger bones, energy, blueberry, energy, walnuts, energy. Cinnamon, good gut health. They don't got, even though I'll try to eat salmon, like these burgers. Salmon is packed with creatine, but if you get creatine, they don't really got creatine like a vanilla. They got like, at least I haven't seen a vanilla creatine. They got all these like Skittle flavored creatine, fruit punch, blueberry, and that don't go good with this. All right. Okay. What is that? Too much energy? No, I'm not eating it just to eat it. I just exercise. Epstein. Nah, normal whack. It is with my pre-workout. This shit gets you pumped. Yeah, no, first you need to Epstein. I hope you subscribe, but first you need to like and subscribe. But I just burn a lot of calories. That's why I'm eating all of this like this. Even though because of excuse me, that's why I don't like to eat in front of y'all, but because of social norms, everybody likes energy, right? Because of how they feed us and so on and so forth. So you see how Starbucks became $1 billion business because of caffeine? This could be like the caffeine. This, the whole meal, or just eat grapes in the morning, and they give you that energy. Epstein, where you from? Who's still here? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Who's here? Mm-hmm. 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 We're gonna start going live on TikTok again. Yup. Who's still here? Mm-hmm. Alright, be easy, shooter. Or Barry, be easy, Barry. I may do till 4. I may do another 45 minutes. Mm-hmm. Who are you in the chat? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Nobody here? Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Who here? Okay, so we're gonna start coming on 2 o'clock. Got it. Going like 2 o'clock to 3:30. Mm-hmm. Hey, no, but that's what they do. Big Ant got famous. The money gonna start coming in heavier now. As soon as Big Ant got famous, they bring up old videos because you know that's what gay guys do a lot. What up, Tova? Gay guys, they love to catfish people. To either get money or catfish a straight man so he could treat them like he's a girl. So Big Ant, funny as hell. Yeah, that's just what gay niggas do. They gay brothers love to get treated like a girl by a straight man. That's why they do all that catfishing. And then they'll lie and get money from it. And that's what Big Ant he used to do. It seemed like all gay niggas do that shit. All of them. Do that stuff. But Big Ant's super funny. He done rebranded himself. Now they bringing up those old videos of him doing that. It's like, damn. Soon as you become him, they're right around the corner to tear you down. Mm-hmm. Who's here? What's that say? And we're gonna call you Tova. I don't know that. That's why I was like, Funny Mike hair stay sharp. He stayed with the spray. I'm like, oh man. Funny Mike been working harder than the mother after he left that chick. Yeah, I'm going Who's here? I'm about to leave. Another 15 minutes, I'm leaving. Cause I got work to do. Because at 2 o'clock, I see from 2 to 3 now. That's the time I'm going to concentrate on. Because I was doing from like 3 to 4. Nuh-uh. From 2 p.m. Eastern, because I was normally coming on for... I'll come on YouTube Live at 3 p.m. and 11 p.m. Eastern North American time. Who's here? I'm another 15 minutes, I'm leaving, y'all. Who's here? I see 2 o'clock Eastern time, y'all normally come on my page. Got it. Number one, I ended up, the last thing that happened was I did 2 years in prison. And when did I say, this is the thing about when you're selling drugs and you're making money, right? You got a lot of people who sell drugs, especially like when 50 Cent first came out. I literally saw, and I made more money, but I literally saw just people who shouldn't even drug deal. They was buying ounces and all types of coke, all for me. And anyway, two things that's gonna guaranteedly happen when you're making money selling drugs, right? Your body's not gonna be the same. You're either gonna get shot at, or shot, or stabbed. That's just what's gonna happen. Or just like I said, either close calls or you got hit. Because don't nobody care about somebody who's not making money in the street. If you making money, that's guaranteedly gonna happen. You know what I mean? I say 8 times out of 10, you got hit. You ain't get a close call. And what happens when you get hit, it turns you into a monster because now you scared. You scared like a mother. Now you carrying a gun everywhere. Now on everybody. Everybody, nobody better even, don't ask me where the bathroom at. Don't ask me the time because I'm scared now. Now I'm scared. Yeah, because I was slipping. And I wasn't even slipping that badly. It's just when people who don't even know you hate you for being great, they will work hard. Like they'll see you one time and everybody be on your job. They be like, he ain't all that. I don't know why the girl's sweating him. They will study your pattern. Okay, he be over here sick. But when you move so much, it's hard to study you. But sometimes they'll get lucky. I had go hard and bench and then stomp, made me carry Yeah, yeah. And then now, you know what I'm saying? Now it's more hot for you. Because now that you carrying a blade, big knife, or piece, now you got to worry more about the police, right? Because if they were to catch me before I was carrying anything, I just had drugs and I was selling fast. I was real good at drug dealing, right? So I used to always leave my house with $0, right? I used to just have $2 for the train, cause you're traveling. I'll leave with like $2,000 worth of drugs and train fare. Cause I used to go from one part of Brooklyn to another part. You know what I'm saying? And by the end of the night, out of $2,000 worth of drugs, I sold maybe about 1,900. You know what I'm saying? Now I have money. But so the two things that's gonna happen, your body may be different because of the injuries, and you're gonna get locked up a lot. You can't avoid. You're gonna get locked up a lot. You know what I'm saying? And the reason you get locked up so much, because when you start making money like that, you're not gonna want to stop. It's like, who else is gonna give me $2,000 a week today? Who else gonna give me $3,000 a week? And I'm not even trying to sit here and lie. Say, yeah, I was getting $2,000 every hour. No. After you work hard, because people think if you sell drugs today, you make $1 million. No, after you establish yourself, I was a low-level drug dealer. I had a weak team. That's why when I was about to rise up, I said, nah, this team I got, this little BS team I got, these people, they gonna get me killed. I had all these people ready because they're like, yo, you make drugs disappear, man. We need you. But listen, brother, so the way I got out is I got locked up 16 times, but I was paying everybody. I had lawyers I would pay every month normally. I'll just give $500 to my lawyer every month, whether I needed him or not. 500. Sometimes more, right? I had drug counselors. Can I ask you why you wear that, Black? It's to keep my hair curly. I wear it when I go to sleep, but when I go outside, I take it off. It's called a do-rag. So I had drug counselors. You'd be surprised. These drug counselors out here were talking about don't do drugs, but they buying them from me. It was crazy. But they would lie to the judges for me. I had a doctor. He would lie to the judges for me. The doctor would buy coke. The drug counselors they love ecstasy, because this one guy, he was from the Philippines. In the Philippines, they love crystal meth. I don't know why it's so big. Like crystal meth in the Philippines, they love that. They love it. But yeah, I mean, that's why he would. Oh, that's me. What up, Steve? Steve, if you new, definitely subscribe. So anyway, I had everybody paid on payroll, helped me stay out of jail. Getting locked up a lot. Because out of 16 times, I got locked up like 14 times. I only did like an hour. I think people was bailing me. They were doing a lot for me because I was spending money. Anyway, the last time was 2 years. I said, yo, and somebody got me locked up, a worker. I said, I can't do this, man. Because the judge said, if I see you, I don't care what it is, I'm going to give you 5 years. I don't care. And that's why I said, you get locked up a lot, you making money, you ain't going to stop. And I was seeing her all the time. That's why I got 2 years. That's another thing when you making money. You're going to get locked up a lot. You're going to see these judges and they're going to know you. They're going to be familiar with you. That ain't good. So the last time I said, yo, I can't do this, man. I can't. Because I'm going to see her again. I'm going to get 5 years and it's just going to... Because it's a lot of stuff you got to understand. Like, if I were to go back, I got to... Like, a lot more bodies got to drop. That's just the game, man. A lot more bodies got to drop. I didn't want to do that. So when I came out, I was on parole. I got 5... Listen, I'm not no gang. I graduated from college. All the black folks I know got both of their parents in their life. My father, God rest his soul, he just died recently, 2 years now from dementia. My mother was married. I'm not what these rappers portray all black folks are. And people don't even know, honestly, The most successful people in the streets come from a two-parent household. They don't even know that. But just to throw something out there for people to understand, like BMF, Big Meech, because that creates structure. So when you a brother, you in the game, you're going to start creating structure. You're going to have this set like this, that set like that. You're going to have a lot of stuff protecting you. That's what makes you more successful. You're going to have all these boundaries that's protecting around you so people can't come in and mess what you got up. Oh, okay, Cole know what I'm talking about. So, but they portray all this stuff for single parent. Nah, 85% of the men in jail come from a single mother household. You know, with these women messing up a lot, but we still love women though. Right? But I came out, I said, I can't do this no more, man, because I'm going to see her again. It's going to be a revolving door to where I'm going to get 20 years. I saw it coming. So, I ain't know nobody else to give me $3,000 a week. So what you think I did? Went right back to drug dealing. Went right back. Right? And guess what? Got locked up again. So I'm like, damn. So now I'm on parole. I caught a new charge, right? And so that's two judges you gotta see. You gotta see a judge for your parole hearing. Yeah, when you're on parole and you violate parole, forget about the new charge. You gotta go to parole hearing. So you gotta see a judge that looks at your paperwork and says, oh, you got in trouble for this, and then you got in trouble for this again? So you got to judge with that mentality, because you're not the first parole violator that judge see. So that's how that judge is thinking. People that come in front of that judge, they don't learn. That's what that judge is thinking. They definitely don't learn. Then you got to see a judge for the new charge. Right? So I had a public pretender, but this guy was great. Yeah, I cut my tag and then my dumb ass be able to get tagged. So I had a public pretender shooter. I had a public pretender, but he was good. Number one, for that new charge, everybody, like, court normally shuts down at 5. Very rarely do they extend it to 6 at night. So he's like, yo, the judge is sending, and this happened twice. The judge sending everybody back to go to jail. They go out, come back. The only way you know you're going home is when you go out. You're in the holding cell now. When you go out, and they don't see you no more. Everybody going out, coming back, going out, coming back, going out, coming back. He's like, yo, man, program, because you know they was doing some. It was illegal, but they made it a clever way. The way that they could steal money in New York. They was giving everybody rehabs. If you got caught with a gun, they gave you a rehab. You fought your brother, they offer you a rehab. And they were giving everybody, and this is a clever way to steal money in New York, because once you go to the rehab, you need insurance for it. They have made this thing where once you go to the rehab, they take you to the insurance company. Or they sign you up, you know what I mean? They can sign you up at the rehab sometime, but they'll get you to an insurance company and give you 6 months insurance. Then the state of New York rape that insurance card while you're there. They charging that thing like a mother. And that, man, when I tell you that generate thing, they tens of millions of dollars every month for the state of New York. It was clever. So the public pretender is like, yo, man, I'm gonna make sure she don't even look at your paperwork. We're gonna get you a program. I said, what? All right. So I got locked up that same day. He made sure the judge didn't even look at my paperwork, really. So we'll take the program. Boom, I got out. Right? So, mind you, that's the new charge. So boom, the new charge done. I go to a program, set it up to where I could, you know what I mean, make it a detox 9 days, something like that. The new charge done. Got to go to parole hearing. Got to go to parole hearing now. So now, I'm like, damn. I wasn't trying to hide from my parole officer. I know how to talk to women. That's why you see all the stuff I post about me flirting with women. I know how to deal with women, man. I'm like a woman expert. My parole officer, she was a woman. I was already telling her about my life, which I didn't care, but I know it made her pussy wet. Because I was always smashing. Like, at that time, I was young. But the women I was dealing with was all 50 years and over. And my parole officer was that old. Oh, she was like late 40s. And I sit there and tell her because I knew, you gotta know, like, it's not like I was lying about anything, but I knew it would touch her head. And once you go, because older women don't think they could get a young guy. They don't. And when they do, all bitches be like hitting. So in her mind, she's like, oh, I probably could get you. Yeah, I'll fuck you. She wasn't no super sexy. I would have fucked the shit out of her. Right? So I would tell her this stuff. So I say, yo, we're pretty cool. I'm not going to run because you got to go to parole. You got to go to parole. The best thing to do when you first get locked up on parole, if you get out, go to your parole officer. All that running shit. I had warrants on me before, and I ran. That shit is tiring, man. It's tiring because eventually you got to come back or they gonna get you. Who's still here? I know I'm dragging it like a mother, but Barry, if you still here, I know I'm dragging it. I was just trying to give y'all a lot of backstory. But if you still here, Barry, the way to get out, you have to replace all that stuff you were doing with normal stuff. What do I mean? Okay, if you out all day drug dealing, you need to start going to the park and people watch. You need to start going playing basketball. You need to start to go to the movies. Yeah, by yourself. You need to start doing, and I could keep going. See, it's tons of things you could do, but you gotta fill, in order to stop drug dealing, you gotta fill those hours in with something productive. You know what I'm saying? And once you do that, you continue doing that, then, because you need a new distraction. That's basically all it is. Because if you're drug dealing, or you involved in the streets, being involved in the streets don't necessarily mean drug dealing. Being involved in the streets don't necessarily mean drug dealing. So if you want to stop, you need to find another distraction. You know what I mean? Because being involved in the streets, that encompasses a lot. Sips in the house. Okay, that's good, but you gotta put more. You gotta have more. You know what I mean, Barry? You get golf don't take up your whole time. You may need to start reading. Like, you gotta get grown up. I know I was dragging it. That's why y'all left. He's like, nigga, get to the point. But nah, is that your brother? Who, Barry? Nah, this is just yeah, that's my brother. Everybody family in here though. Number one, but not my real brother. Everybody family. But yes, in order to stop drug dealing, drug using, in order to stop anything that you are addicted to. Word. Oh, Aryan. Bro, do you remember? Oh, here he go. Tony's back. Aryan, yes. Stop spamming. Don't spam because that joke's corny now, Aryan. But yes, Barry, you got to replace that time with something. Anything that you... anything that you do negatively that is taking up your time, using drugs, selling drugs, doing crime, being violent, anything that you was doing religiously that is taking up your time, the steps to getting that right, number one, if it's doing drugs, you need to go to bring yourself to a rehab. I tell that to everybody. That's what I did. Or detox. Detox is the smaller ones, meaning the least amount. Like detox, the average detox is 7 days. Then they'll send you on your way. Because detox, it helps you to not go through any withdrawals. Because every drug makes you withdraw. Weed, you get angry when you don't have it no more. Dope, physically body hurting. Coke, you'll start speeding all the time. You know what I'm saying? So they'll give you liquor. You get the shakes and up. They'll give you medication so you don't have to withdraw. Aryan, I'm about to ban your ass because you come in here doing that all the time. Matter of fact, I get tired of these kids coming here doing that shit. That's corny. But yes, I'm being dead serious because I did all of this. I used to do every drug out. Tony, what up? Yeah, money wise, yeah, Tony. But you sound like you trying to be funny too. But no, I don't do none of that no more. If you have any bad habits, those bad habits most likely took up a lot of time in your day. Doing drugs, drinking alcohol, smoking cigarettes, fighting, cursing, yeah, cursing all the time. All of these bad habits, when you start to replace it with something productive, then number one, your cortisol levels is. That's why I'm very studied. When you study the biology of a human being, you'll understand how to deal with humans, and particularly yourself. Not only will your cortisol level, will your stress levels come down, you'll be more focused to start thinking on what you could do to make yourself even better now. Because I'm not saying to just play golf forever without a plan. I'm not saying just play basketball forever. I'm not saying just go people watch. No, but you have to replace because we programmed ourselves because of social norms to adapt to this way of living. First step, move away. So what? Don't get listen, Barry. When I'm not even gonna sit here and lie to you, Barry. When I first stopped drug dealing and using drugs, because right after the detox, I went straight to the block. I still hung around everybody, but not like that. Like they smoking, drinking, popping pills. I was there because one thing I wanted to do with myself. Drugs is $1 billion business. You're not hiding from it. Liquor, $1 billion business. You're not hiding from it. It's hard to hide from something that's everywhere. So I wanted to make myself comfortable being around it and not using it. But yes, I did still see connects just to say, yo, what up, because you're right. They will start to say, you don't talk to them in a minute, they come back, oh, you the police, you think I'm stupid. Nah, I ain't got shit. That's why you speaking like, no, I'm just talking in general, Tony, not to you. Whoever this helps, take it. All right? But don't care what they think, man. Don't care what they think. I live, even though this area looks nice, but I live in the project. In the hood. I don't hang out with nobody over here until I get myself out. All I do, wake up, try it with the stock market, eat, exercise, go out, create content, go to the gym, do 2 workouts a day, go to the gym, come back, repeat the process. Whenever I go outside, that's why and a lot of these, like the ugly bitches, I keep giving it, the ugly chicks who want to fuck me, they'll start talking shit. The gay niggas who want to rape me, they'll start talking shit, right? And the little dick niggas, pause, who just hate on you because all the chicks on your dick, they'll start talking crap. But I don't pay, I'm not around. Like some people be like, and this is what I like. Some people will see me and they go, yo, you still live around here? Yep. That's how I move. I'm not outside. I don't even go to the corner stores like that around here. You see all my food, I buy it to cook. Or if I got a chick here, we cooking. I don't like nobody preparing my food. That's how you avoid. And I will see them they be so angry. Some of them. But they'll have so much BS going on because, those type of uneducated minds, you don't got to really do nothing to F them over. They're going to F themselves over. I would just walk into my house out here and some of them talking crap about each other like, yeah, man, I fought that nigga earlier up the block. He thought somebody was scared of him. I go straight to my apartment. You know what I mean? The 1 or 2 people I do talk to, it's no long conversations. And then when we're talking, we're building. We're talking about, you know what I mean? Because you'll have some guys out here who they on dope, whatever, and nobody talk to them, but they're actually intelligent. And they'll see me because, you know, I'm out here super fly. Chicks, all the chicks want fucks in my... I'll talk to them and I'll be like, damn, you got a head on your shoulder. But I don't make those conversations long, right? You know what I'm saying? It's the longest 10 minutes. And that's still too long, almost 10 minutes. We say like 7 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I just tell people what I'm telling y'all. Yo, if y'all really want to change, y'all got to replace those bad habits with something. Going to the park, go to the gym, play basketball, go to the movies. Once you replace those bad habits with something else to do, now while you got this new schedule, now your body will calm down and you can actually think clearer on what you want to do. You know what? I do want to be a mechanic, or I do want to be a computer technician. Why are you doing these other things? These things that are calming. The lower your cortisol levels are, it naturally happens. You become more focused, meaning the lower your stress, the less you stress. You know what I'm saying? And I'm in Brooklyn. I don't even really be in Brooklyn like that. Certain parts, downtown Brooklyn from time to time, but I don't even be, you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, the girls are super sexy out here. But this is New York. You got, and every hetero set, the average man on the planet is a straight man, statistically speaking. So the average distraction for a man is a woman. This is New York. You got this women on the street 24/7. So that's my advice. You got to replace your bad habit with something else. If you live in a bad area, you don't have to be outside. That's it. That's only if you want to. And if you want to, I'm telling you, it's not gonna work. It ain't. You're gonna still go through your BS. What do I got to talk to all these niggas for? Even some of these busted shit, like, what am I talking to them for? And I'll hear them talking slick. What they may say, like, and I'm telling you that this is what happens to the average person. Especially with the ugly chicks and the faggot niggas, right? And the little dick niggas, those three people. If you're not fucking the ugly chicks, they're gonna say you're gay. Right? Or they're gonna, whatever goes on in the neighborhood, that's what they're gonna accuse you of. You don't wanna fuck them because they're gonna go hard to try to say hi to you. Yeah. They'll stalk your ass just to say hi. And you'll be nice, you start saying hi back. After a year, couple months go by, they're like, hold on, he ain't trying to fuck? That nigga gay. Or they'll say, I told you, whatever in the neighborhood, whatever happens a lot in the neighborhood, that's what they're gonna accuse you of. Or they're gonna say, oh no, he be beating bitches, but he a woman beater. That's why he don't want to talk to me. Or they say, oh, he a drug addict, he a heavy drug. That's what's gonna happen. But you pay it no mind. You like, that's not, yeah, I mean, that's not me. You know what I mean? My girl saying we can move to her. She good in this place. I'm gonna be honest. You can keep that. You can keep the fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, but if you did, like, because we all need protection. This is America. Just like I said, this is America. Or just period. UK, like, you need protection. Especially you got a woman, you need protection. I know it's not. Well, let's just say that's your license. If not, I would recommend everybody who get a weapon get it licensed, right? But if you believe that you just gonna grab it, go out and do something dumb, yeah, get rid of it then. Get rid of it. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing I had learned, even from people who rob, not me, just people. If you take that ratty out the house, you better use it. You better use it. And if you use it, don't be like a woman, because you know the first teachers of every child are a woman. And a lot of people don't have that man around. It's just men, boys, we naturally grasp towards testosterone. That's why we all start off very sensitive. But when we grasp towards the testosterone, it shows us how to control our emotions. So if you think you're going to just grab a burner and take it out, you better use it. And when you take it out, don't be all emotional with it. You want to talk before you use it. Yeah, nigga, remember me? You'll get your ass killed. Because that's like 95% of people. They go out with that emotional trigger finger. They want him or her to know it's them. They want, yeah, remember from the last time we did. Nah. Ain't no plan, nothing. Just take it out, go outside and be dumb. If that's what you're gonna do, get rid of it. But we do need it for protection. And I know because you're licensed. That's why, right? But yeah, even when you're licensed, it's still a lot of rules with it. But I tell you, like that, I tell you, if you believe you're gonna, I tell everybody, if you got that ratatouille and you take it outside, you better use it not emotionally, or your ass will die. You doing all that talking, not knowing they got one, bow, game over. Go out with a plan. That's why I don't. If you think that's what you're gonna do, get rid of it. But you need it. People do need a license for protection. Yes. No. Not you, but use it emotionally. Cause it's a different. People don't even know this, right? It's a difference between just using a ratatouille and using it emotionally. It's a difference. We're not talking about somebody who don't use it compared to somebody who use it. No. We're talking about people who use it in a smart way and people who use it emotionally. Emotionally, when people come around, number one, it's no plan. There's no plan when you use people who don't know how to use a ratatouille, they never have a plan. No, those ones, yeah, they say pussies will kill you too, yes. But no, even a scared person, like, for example, the average person don't even go to a gun range. You know, like the average person on the street does not even go to a gun range. And you're supposed to. The average person that pops their pit, they turn it to the side unless they got something, you know what I mean? If they got like a long nose or a bigger joint, you know what I mean? Buddy, start panting like. Just subscribe, dummy. But you got people, especially in the street, who will just go. There you go. Oh, you took it. You did that. You people who they don't even know why you think the officers do this. Both hands on it. You got people who one hand. Because lots of the times that first shot will make you blink. And you don't want to be blinking. Especially if somebody got one in front of you. You know what I'm saying? Like Jackie Chan used to talk about that all the time. That's why Jackie Chan, they don't know a lot of the guns Jackie Chan used are real. It's just, I mean, they're all real. Excuse me, not a lot. All of them are real. It's just blanks that they put in it. But what he would do before they say action, because you know lots of the times he used to use one hand, he'll pop in the air, pop, get the blink out, pop, then action. He got both hands. Yeah, man. Listen, when I caught that 2 years, man, that was the worst time of my life. Don't get me wrong. I did it how I did it. Like every time I go to jail, I fight. That shit is tiring, man. But it's just like I know me. Like you be so surprised. Yeah, I did, Ella. I did, and you definitely need to subscribe if you haven't, and like the stream too. Every time I go to prison, because you know, prison, number one, prison is jail. Prison and jail are two different things. You go to jail first. Jail, you can only do but so much time. In New York, you could do, the max is 2 years. But if you're like waiting trial for like a murder or something, they can keep you in jail longer because I know somebody, but the max is 2 years. But I do know people who went like 2.5, 3 years because they had a murder and they was waiting. They had to go back and forth to court, All right. Yo, of course I am. Of course I'm husband material. But yeah, this is like 17 years ago. Yeah, you threw my train of thought off. Let's see. No, you have that. That's everywhere though, Barry. That's everywhere. So the first place that you go is jail. The first place you go is jail. Well, the first place is like the precinct. right? Then after the precinct, if you don't get out, right, you're going to jail. When you got to do all those years, that's prison. So everybody has that. Everybody. That's not just an American thing. Everybody got that. The first place you go is jail. That's the something in the town, most likely. When you get some years, you getting shipped to prison, right? But I don't worry about none of this no more though. It's just like I said, it's good to know, but I don't worry about none of it no more. This is years ago. I don't go to jail. I don't go to prison. I don't sell drugs. I don't do crime. Just like I said, but just like I said, you still will get tested. That's why I was like, you're licensed and you should keep it if you smart with it. If not, get rid of it. But like me doing it, I hand out free roses. I have people trying to be violent. You know what I mean? So you never know what could happen, right? When people are just nah, I ain't smart, man. While I'm here, write that sentence over. What does that mean? You're trying to say you're dumb? Nah, nah. It's not that you're dumb. It's just you have to pay attention to your situation. That's what a lot of us don't do. Because a lot of us will move and be like, hold on, why is this like this? It's like, look at what you're doing. You're just not paying attention to what you're doing. Like, for example, I've always loved myself. I get wild flies, sleep with a lot of women. Always loved myself. But I was getting locked up at one point, like every 2 weeks. And I was like, damn. And I always used to say it, because I was putting everybody on, making sure everybody getting money. But I'm like, damn, I'm getting locked up every 2 weeks. Do I really like myself like that? No, it's not. Listen, number one is never. How old are you again? You said you're 30 something, right? This is why I tell people you should start to study. Like, do you read, Barry? If not, whether you read or not, you should start studying who you are. If you're a white man, study white man. If you're a white and Asian man, study white and Asian man. Then you study everybody else. Because what I said this earlier, what a lot of people, 27, oh, you're young. What a lot of people don't even understand is that transition. That's why people are like, man, were you a counselor? Because I talk like this to a lot of people, especially young men when I'm out there. Older men too. Also, in America, the average man doesn't reach his financial stride in America until the age of 45 to 55. So, and what you're about to, and that's in America. But this is mainly, this is another broader statement, right? You don't start living till you're 40 years old, Barry. Yes. The reason the average man reaches, they say 2 ways to become more financially stable in the beginning, right? Earlier on. If you get with a woman and you live with them, right? So y'all been working with the bills for a while. That's one way where you can become financially stable earlier. Or you go sign up to the military. Those are the two highest ways of financial stability in your teens and not, you know what I mean, and 20s. That's not the average person though, right? So by the time a man reaches 45 to 55, his financial stride is smooth, meaning his bills are paid. He got a couple of, we're not saying rich. He's decent, right? Where financially he's not bothered. Don't get me wrong, he may have other aspects in life, but financially he's not bothered. His bills are paid, he got a roof overhead, and he got some money in the bank. And people don't even know that, men don't even know that statistic, Barry. They're in their 20s like you, with all this media pumping all this stuff saying you gotta be this at a certain age. So what does it does? That transition from a boy to a man, it becomes more difficult now. Because every boy goes through this transition. It's called finding yourself. You got women who go through it from a girl to a woman. Because nobody's born knowing what they're supposed to do. Or nobody's born with somebody saying, hey, Barry, this is $1 million, right? Here, that's for you. You gotta do this, and you make another $1 million every year. 100% of us need mentors. 95% of us won't get them. It's just we don't know this stuff. Just like I said, we looking at Michael Jackson, the Michael Jacksons, or the Little Pumps, or Who else? I can name a whole bunch of young people who are rich, especially with these streamers now. Some of these streamers getting $1 million a month, and people think that's the average. Then it's a lot of factors. Then you got women. Girls are like the worst of all these days, especially because of America. You got women. I heard a girl one time. Matter of fact, I'll give you a famous one. Bad Baby. Her stupid ass. She's sexy as hell now, cause she done made herself, got the ass, titties, and she's grown now. I know a whole lot of pedophiles who was loving her when she was like 15. Anyway, I remember a clip went viral with her. She said, "Oh, I'm not fucking with him unless he got a body." I'm like, number one, white girl, do you even know what that means? So you'll have women pumping that into your head too. You gotta be rich. You gotta kill somebody. You know what I'm saying? But when you study, oh, you don't read? But you may need to start reading though, Barry. You may need to start reading. And number one, I'm not just saying read anything. Study who you are. You say you're white, right? Because you got to study who you are. You said you're right. Even if your parents weren't around, you could study the type of person your ethnic background comes from. Because there's something called epigenetics, meaning our DNA. Characteristics flow through the DNA because of genetic coding. That's why I don't want to get too deep into it and start confusing you. But lots of the times we act how we act because of our ancestors. And we don't even know why we do this. We don't know why we love the color red. We don't know that every time we sneeze, we got to scratch the back out. We don't know why we do that. But when you check your history, you'll be so surprised. You'll be like, hold up. These type of people do that all the time. Oh, that's what it's called, epigenetics. That's one reason for the characteristics of everybody on the planet. That's what even should motivate you more to stay, because I'll see some of these, your family, because I don't even got really family like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, my pops, he died, but my family, like, number one, blood don't make you family. And cause of people don't know that fact, that's where a lot of people get hurt. Because family be the one that's the closest to you and doing it to you. I heard a boxer say this. They was like, listen, I done got rich, taking care of my family, brought my father this house, mother this house, brought everybody, brother, sister, all of them cars. She's like, then that's when I heard her go, blood don't make you family. Because family, they don't want what you give, they want what you got. You know what I'm saying? So, but it also could be a motivating factor. You know what I'm saying? It's all about. I seen some documentary. I forgot what it was again. It was a popular documentary. You probably seen it, but anyway, this black guy, got the mask on. You know how these drug dealers will be so dumb, and they'll talk to these documentary guys, YouTubers, or even NBC. That's how That's how El Chapo's stupid behind got caught. His dumb behind saw the Pablo Escobar TV on Netflix, and he saw it won a Grammy or an Oscar. This stupid ninja, I don't care how much money he made and how clever he was making it. El Chapo sees this, and he say, I gotta do an interview. Nigga, what? And his stupid behind ended up getting caught. They got a documentary of that also. But anyway, I saw the black guy on the documentary. He was like, yeah, man, I just sell drugs. And you can tell he had a mask on, but you can tell he was at least early 50s or late 40s. Okay, well, then that's good. That's good. But, and one thing I said, just plan it out. A lot of people wake up every morning because they just forget what to do. Write it down. Okay, we moving. When we move there, we're gonna get a chair from a yard sale I saw on Facebook. Okay, we're gonna get my daughter to this daycare. Okay, I'm gonna put in this application. Okay, my girl may got a sister or auntie, and I'm gonna talk to the auntie, see if they know any jobs, because one of the best ways to get a job is through a connection. Then you do that job, save money, put it to the side. You know what I'm saying? You just write it down. I'm telling you, just writing it down you'll be so surprised. Because you'll start to follow it. Because you go, okay, 1, 2, 3, you got 10 things you got to do. You start knocking it off. Writing it down. Just write it. It's that simple, I'm telling you. Me too. Me also. Me also. That's why everything I do now, because working for somebody, it's not motivating like that. Especially when you're not getting paid. Right? Because that's what I said. When I went to prison for 2 years, came home, who gonna give me $3,000 a week? Who? And if there's a job, listen, matter of fact, you may need to use, because you're white, and you got to understand that also plays a factor, man. You better use your whiteness, man. Use what you're a human being. You need to use whatever factor you got that could benefit you. Use that white shit, man. Use it. Use it. That'll get you in rooms that I can't get into. That'll get you in conversations that I can't get, even though I know how to talk to people, but yes, a 9 to 5 is difficult to do because you have to pull, especially with women. And I love women in life, but you have women dominating the working field, so you have a lot of people in there emotionally. Whenever I used to work, I tell you, at least 7 to 8 times out of 10, there was a woman in there who, she'd come in too emotional. She'll try to talk, and don't let her be the manager. Oh my gosh. She'll walk around just being so disrespectful, you know what I mean, and emotional. And a lot of people go, "Oh, she's just emotional," and people throw it off like that. I remember when I first started to work, my mother been working in the nursing field forever. She's retired now, but she used to give me a job at the nursing home, and I'm like, yes, I get to work around nothing but women. Man, they used to argue so much. They loved me because we're logical creatures. We solve problems. I went in there solving every problem. I worked in the laundry. I knew they needed a certain sheet because in a nursing home, all the clients do is piss, doo-doo, and bleed. And it was like this pad that would catch it. They needed it. All women used to argue, don't work, rush for her. And I'm like, hold up, everybody needs it. They used to try to come and tell me, don't work fast because that's a bitch. I'm like, well, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not saying all jobs are like that. And then you got other factors. Some people, also me, it's going to be a problem waking up early. I'm not a morning person at all. And just like I say, because of social norms, it programs you to not wake up early. You know what I mean? Because social norms, and I hate that it's normal, but it's our stress levels. Everybody, majority of, and I got to find the literature for this, all right? But this I do know. Majority of people on the planet, especially in the U.S., but majority of people on the planet are stressed out. So you have a lot of drug use and so on and so forth. But just higher levels of stress messes up your sleep pattern. That's why you got Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson died because he overdosed on what he was taking to make himself go to sleep. When you stress out a lot, you're not going to go to sleep. It's hard to go to sleep. It's not, because you took caffeine. That's why you got a lot of people who actually drink caffeine to go to sleep, smoke weed to go do drugs to go to sleep. Yo, me too. That's why that whole 9 to 5, it don't work with me. So I'm not, you know what I'm saying? But if that's what I had to do at the time, is that. That's what I had to do at the time when I was, because I worked before I started hustling at really seriously, 17, 18. Before that, I used to work regular jobs. Right? But then because I used to do, I always created a hustle, man. Like you see, I got my kid, back then, PayPal, all that wasn't out. So people were scared to send money over the internet. I found this white boy in Louisiana who knew somebody in a Nike factory. So the guy in the Nike factory used to make sneakers and sell them. This white boy knew him, and I found the white boy on eBay. So I ended up losing money, but at first, me and this white boy, I made like $10,000 with him, right? And that's how he had got me. Because he'll sell us, and back then, like 05, 2005, 04. No. I graduated 05. Excuse me. Yeah, it was like 03, 04. There's no PayPal or Cash App, so if you send money out to somebody, they steal it, that's your ass. You just got robbed. You know what I'm saying? But I was sending it. I always created some type of hustle. I was sending money because I'm seeing these niggas. I'm like, yo, this ain't supposed to come out for like another year or something. You could get it. he starts. I brought one kick. It was official. I was like, word. Everybody back then, they knew if they got a Jordan early, you had to pay thousands of dollars. That was just it. Everybody knew that. Everybody. That's why nobody really was looking at it like that. Oh, G's in the house. You saw me follow you on. And I liked all your videos too. A lot of them. Repost my videos, man. I liked all your joints. But yeah, I was dealing with him, made all this money. So now we had a nice little engine going to where I was like, all right, and mind you, I'm in high school. And I was like, all right, this after all this, I done made dang near like 11,500. I'm like, all right, he's legit. We've been going for a strong, and we made this money fast too. It was like dope. I was like, damn, we made like 2 months. I made all this money. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna send this nigga 5,000 right and get a big order one time. Cause I was sending it small, but we was moving quick. With priority. Quick, boom, 2-3 days getting stuff from him after he. So I sent him like 5 something. And I'm gonna say this. Thanks, man. I love your video. Appreciate it. When someone how you make that? Listen, I don't smoke, I don't drink, I exercise twice a day, and I eat plants 3 times a week, and fish the rest of the week. And that's like right now is YouTube and TikTok. Those are king. Especially if you're selling something. You gotta go on the lives, man. You gotta go on the lives and try. That's why I'm trying to build this back up. You get on these lives and you start telling, and you can't care what people think. Even if you're a goddamn millionaire. If so, donate. I got shirts. I got this. You gotta do that. So that's why I recommend everybody and you gotta, like, after 50 subs, then you're able to go live on YouTube. Right? And everybody don't even know this. This is a gem. Because all of you guys right now obviously got a camera phone. Make sure all your videos are over a minute. All of them. Especially on other platforms. YouTube, number one, because they push short videos more. But what did they do with short videos recently? And when I say recently, in like the past 3 years, they classify 3 minutes and under as shorts. Yeah, it wasn't like that all the time. It had to be under a minute or under for shorts. Now they classify 3 minutes and under. These other platforms, they already came out. Instagram came out with a initiative last year. They made a statement. They want these other platforms. They notice that people aren't staying on their platforms for long. What's the most watched broadcast on the planet? YouTube. YouTube is watched more than regular TV. Right? So all these other applications, they want you, and people don't even know that. People, don't get me wrong, you can do short videos, but especially now, they're pushing the shorts, but like the 3 minutes more. Oh, let me, I'll take you out in the bathroom. I gotta take a doodle. Them salmon burgers is about to come out. But, yeah. And don't try to reinvent the wheel. You make a vlog with things that are always gonna hit. Vlogging and pranks. And what happened to your chest? Oh, I had brought a bulletproof vest from eBay like 20 years ago. And it protected me, but it was cheap. And somebody shot me point blank who was doing a drug deal with me. And somebody I knew I called Funny Face. He wasn't my homie like that. We only call him Funny Face because his acne was out of control. But and he would only come outside, this was like 20 years ago. He will only come outside if he made money to buy an outfit. That was funny. You would never, I ain't gonna lie, you would never see him without a brand new Gucci outfit or something like that. Because he would sell bootleg DVDs. So 20 years ago, bootleg DVDs, that DVD game was serious. Like, I know people who brought a house over bootleg DVDs. I know for a fact, people would throw a rug down. They throw that rug down or that towel, throw some DVDs on the floor, $500 an hour. And you have some of them that stay out all day. Like, I don't know if y'all see Canal Street. Y'all see Canal Street go viral a lot with the replica Gucci and Louis. Canal Street was the biggest bootleg DVD spot. And like, you couldn't go to because the Africans been and my people been out there for a minute. But yeah, Funny Face had put me on to this bum nigga, and he was just sweating me too much. Just I say, you never know. And it's not just because I was in the game. Random people who don't even know you try to hurt you, try to kill you. And he was just sweating me too much. Told me he had good connect on some coke. And I followed him. And he shot me in the chest. I dropped. He went in my pockets. He robbed me. And he took off. What happened to him, I don't know. Well, I ain't gonna sit here and give you a Superman story. Yeah, he popped me. Then I took the gun. And I turned it back on him and did. Nah, he popped me. I dropped to the floor because I was just so surprised. And I was like, and when he popped and it hit, I just held my breath and I dropped. And he just went in my pocket. I thought, how much I had? Because I knew not to bring a lot. I think I had like $1,200, $1,200. And he took it and dipped. And I never seen him or Funny Face again. Never seen Funny Face on the block. Nothing, because he wasn't no big town hustler, Funny Face. He would just be out there from time to time. And that is a short, ugly ass brother. But his acne was bad. He had, and it wasn't even the bumps. He was light skinned, but he had dark spots all over his face. And I don't even know what he called himself, but I know we called him Funny Face. I think he had another name he called himself. I think he went by his real name, actually. But you know what I'm saying? It's like, that's why, that's like the best name I could have picked for it. But that's how that happened. And all them other scars, like I got stabbed and all that, but that was back in the day. Edwin's in the house. What up, Edwin? So I see from like 2 to 4. Well, y'all, it was really popping on here from like 2. But yeah, Barry, it ain't hard. It's just time consuming, man. It's time consuming to get yourself right. All you gotta do is just do it. Then you got a family, you know what I'm saying? Your girl say I can move, right? And yeah, you're gonna get bored. Cause all I did was live with women in my 20s. Even though my mother hijacked my 20s, honestly. She turned me into a son husband and slowed a lot of shit down. But before she hijacked me, cause my father got sick and nobody wanted to take care of him. So I went out there and sacrificed everything to take care of him. My mother just abused the fact. She's just like, she didn't want me to get no girls, nothing. And you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, blood don't make you family. Yeah, nah, you know what I'm saying? And you're young, man. You're young. Just like I said, that statistic. And I'm gonna end up looking at the rest of the planet's statistics, at least for that. Because I do look at the rest of the planet statistics about the rest of the planet. But I know for a fact in America, a man, we're not talking about black man, white man, men, period. They don't reach their financial stride until the age of 45 to 55. That's a fact in America. And I know it's like that all over. I know it's like that all over. Family is the first to screw. Yeah, it could be like that. Edwin, facts. Can't lie, I want to get to learn the body. People. No, it's a lot. It's a lot. That's why a lot of people will do that, right? That's why I say it's a lot of the reason is because if y'all want to listen and y'all want to learn something, I can, but it's a lot. It's a lot. It's nothing impossible to know, but once you know it, that doesn't mean go out and hurt somebody now. That means you understand more, so you be more aware of your surroundings. All right? But I don't think y'all want me to talk that much. People don't like to that's why my intellectual prowess is very broad, but I don't like to, you know what I mean? I don't like to talk too much because a lot of people's flaws of their religion and they start to go, what? I ain't listening to this. You know what I mean? But once you understand, you're like, oh, okay, that's why. Because especially as a black man or a man with melanin in his skin, excuse me, I don't like to say black, all right? Because my skin isn't black. But from our women, police, you see a lot of people just want to kill you. You know what I'm saying? And you be like, well, damn. And especially Jewish people, they hate. Even though I feel for the young Jewish boys, because there's a lot with their culture also. Like, ugh. That's why everywhere I go, I talk like this with everybody. That's like, man, you need to be a counselor. Because they tell me a lot of the boys. But anyway, that's another. But they hate the fact that like like people with melanin in our skin remembered about slavery in America. They hate it because they're like, man, we went through the Holocaust, man. Y'all happened with Barack Obama. But I don't care who hates it. It's just you have to be aware is to be alive. So when you got all these people wanting to kill you for nothing, you're like, well, damn. That's why it made me start studying people or the rest of the people, because it will make you sad. It'd be like, damn, man, I can't wear a hoodie. You know what I mean? Like small stuff like that. You'd be like, I can't have melanin in my skin and wear a hoodie. You know, so it'll make you start to study. Well, it'll make you question more. Excuse me. It'll make you question more. And me, I'm like, well then, okay, I gotta find out a lot about all of these type of people. I gotta really read up about Asians, about Indians, about Europeans, whites, but I gotta read up about like all of these people. Why, what is the reasoning for all this? And especially in America, it's almost like traditional. Yes, it's traditional. It's damn near patriotic to not like people with melanin in their skin. I got a Korean homie when he was coming from India's in the house. What up, Devara, what we gonna call you? We're gonna call you India. India, if you haven't sub up. But I got a Korean homie, right? He was coming into America at immigration, you know what? And I heard other Asians say this too. He's at immigration, and I forgot, you know, back when I came to America, you didn't have to it was easier. Like, if your parents were citizens, you were automatically a citizen. You didn't have to do all this paperwork and sing the national anthem and moonwalk and do 20 backflips. You didn't have to do all of that. But when he came at immigration, they told that boy and his family, don't hang out with black. That's what they told you at immigration? He's like, yep. I'm like, damn. The hell they tell you at immigration? He's like, yep. So, and that's just one example of them like indoctrinating people, right? So what is that supposed to make me cry, sad? No, because not all Indians aren't terrible. All Europeans aren't terrible. You could make a lot of money with everybody. All Hispanics aren't terrible. All Asians aren't terrible. All whites aren't terrible. All cops aren't terrible. You know what I mean? It's just you do have to understand it, because you can get like I done got beat up by cops. You know what I'm saying? I done went into areas where they saw a black skin and they call the police. Like when my family moved to Florida, all my family moved to the South. Ocoee, but before Hurricane Katrina in Florida, I will honestly say Florida was at least 25% oranges. Orange groves, just acres and acres of oranges. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the orange state for real. But Hurricane Katrina came. I want to get to London. No. And Hurricane Katrina came and destroyed thousands of acres. So they started to put houses there now. Big mansion like houses, though. Beautiful houses. But my family moved out there. I'm a New Yorker. What you think I did? Walk. So, like, you know what I mean? This whole, Ocoee, O-C-O-E-E, Ocoee. It used to be straight oranges. Now they start building houses. I'm out there walking. Police drove by, and I see him. And I see a black guy, too. And he like this, looking at me, and I'm like, I'm just walking around. And then I'm dancing, too. But nothing crazy. You know what I mean? Little two-stepping while I'm listening to my headphones. Walking, getting some sunlight. He drive by. I said, okay, he come back. I said, he about to say something. He get out, black guy, and he a white shirt. So, you know, he got a little power in the office. He goes, hey, man. Well, I said, listen, I don't know nothing. I was just walking. Whatever crime happened, I don't know nothing about it. I'm just walking and dancing. He's like, Oh, no. I see, you're not from here, are you? I said, how you know? How'd you guess that? He said, because you're walking. And, yeah, there's some people call the police on you. Somebody called the police on you. And if I had to guess, I know it was some white people. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, there's a call. He said, where are you from? I said, New York. He said, well, where do you? I said, yeah, my complex back there. He said, oh, you at the end? Yeah, he said, yeah, I've been an officer about 26 years. You know, Hurricane Katrina opened all this up to houses now. This all used to be oranges. All of this on no gas station. This is all land with oranges on it. I was like, oh, yeah, okay. He's like, yeah, there used to be, see your complex? Right over in there, there used to be a sign inside the oranges that said no blacks allowed. I was like, what? He said that? I said, hold it. Is he trying to tell me to go buy a ticket to go back to New York? Because I will. He's like, nah, just letting you know. But yeah, we just like I said, it's always good to understand who you are and where you are. Should that stop you? No. Does it slow you down? Yes. Yes. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things from the music that you know what I mean, from the music to the food to the, let's say, the social norms of how women are, it'll slow you down, but don't let it stop you. As long as you got breath in your lungs, you cannot stop. You need to just make a plan. Make a plan. Am I perfect? No. Did I do dumb stuff? Do I do dumb stuff still? Yes. All the time? No. But I try to write stuff down because, like I said, I'm outside in my free time being nice. You'd be so surprised. People will try to hurt you for being nice. People will try to hurt you for being nice. Or people will just try to hurt you, period. I don't know. Also, that went viral in New York. They started to put these railings in front of the subway. 2 separate times, random guy, he kicked the girl and kicked the guy. Right on the subway. What up, 8551? You're definitely new. I need you to hit the like button, but hit the subscribe also. Thank you. India, you still here? Barry, you still here? I need somebody to put like and subscribe. And then put $sign BenHasLuv. Whoever's here, I need somebody to put like and subscribe. What up, Alpha? My sisters. No, I'm not gay. This page, I interview women. I show men how to get with women, marry them, have children, you know what I mean, build these economies. That's how these economies was built. Right through the nuclear family. I definitely got to go out soon because it's, 4 hours until. How to get that doo-doo out. But, Alpha, you're obviously a child. Hit the like and subscribe button, Alpha. I need somebody to write like and subscribe so I can pin it. My laptop broke, so I can't write that no more. Like and subscribe. Who's still here? So I see from like 2 o'clock to 2 to 3. Yeah, like 2 to 3, because I got to start going back on TikTok live. Have to start going back on TikTok. Tell you the truth, I may do that after this. It's popping a little bit. But no, I gotta post some videos. Yeah, I gotta post some videos. Lord, so much to do. So much to do, so much bad stuff to do. Who's here? Because I dropped those already. He's like, you gotta trust the process. I'm like, huh. Alrighty then. Who's still here? Y'all gotta say something or I'm gonna leave. Alright, well, I'm giving another 5 minutes. 4:30, I'm out. I gotta see, Lynn's in the house. Okay, what up, Lynn? They had me talking a lot on here today. Young brother JD's in the house. Yeah, they had me talking a lot on here today. You see, I've already been here 2 hours. See, I don't know. It's like, man, it's just I got to put time in, even though, you know, I got a lot of crazy things I've been doing recently. Why? I mean, I love being a man with melanin in my skin. I'm telling you, I love it, no matter what. What are Wicked Games in the house? Oh, okay. Okay. Word up. Go hit the gym. Go do your thing. Enjoy your workout, Barry. Just like I say, start writing what you got to do down. Knock it off every day. I got to go to the gym at 1. Got to go apply for this job at 2. Got to go get a haircut at 3. Start writing it down. Knocking it off. Wicked Gaming, what up? Damn, I don't know, because I got to start dedicating time. A lot of things, cause you know what I'm saying. And the page is gonna get better and better. You see, I've been getting subs, but we about to really take it to the next level. Who, you can't start what you plan? What do you mean, Wicked? Oh man, we're gonna call you Real. What do you mean, Real? Word up, y'all heard what Lynn said. As I said, I'm gonna make these videos better. We're about to start streaming because when I listen to you guys, because that's why I do the reaction videos go up, right? I'm gonna figure out. I'm gonna figure out the roses video because I said it get real dangerous. Like I'm out there, women like me, little dick niggas hate me. Excuse my language. But besides that, when you're being nice, it get dangerous, man. It get dangerous. It get real dangerous. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's I told you, gay guys try to fight me, especially these download ones. And when I found out they download, that's when they back up because he gonna blow me up. You're right. Because they'll do something crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's just I got to. Word up. Appreciate that, JD. I had to I watched a recent video. Oh no, the women are great. You know what I'm saying? But you have that's why my method now, I had to create a method. I just stick and move. 20 minutes here, move. 20 minutes here, move. 20 minutes here. What I used to do, I used to stand in one spot for hours. Oh yeah. I used to stand in one spot. Free roses! You know, guys who can't get girls, they'll hate. And I'll be out there butt naked for the women. They see all the attention I get, or women who think they can't get loving from me, they'll hate me to death and they'll try to do crazy stuff. And I'm like, listen, lady, like this old lady, let's just say this old lady came one time, she's like 70 something. She got what she asked for. All you gotta do is talk. But yeah, it's a lot. You go through a lot of negativity. But that's just how life is, really. Yeah, Lynn, sometimes I won't do a video. Sometimes I won't even give out a rose. I'll stand there and talk. Like, that's what happens these days. Because at first I used to stand in one spot for hours. I stopped doing that. If the spot don't got a lot of traffic, I'll give 5 minutes, I leave. But the average, I give 15 to 20 minutes and then dip. But what I don't record, like you said, Lynn, lots of the times, I'm gonna be honest, this happens almost every time I go out. A young lady will be going through something. Whether she's 60 years old, 50 years old, 20, they'll be going through something, they'll come up, and they just needed somebody to pour on, you know what I'm saying? And of course, you have to still, you have to regulate that, because you don't want people to just trauma dump on you, because then that'll make you like down and depressed now, right? But lots of the times, these young ladies don't got nobody to talk to, or nobody to listen, excuse me. Because a lot of them be sexy. But, you know what I mean? They'll be sexy. Because me, I know I can get any woman I want. Not just because of how I look, because I know how I treat women. I'm bathing you. I'm scratching your head till you go to sleep. I do a lot, and I know that. And, of course, I'm African. But I know that makes women, y'all love that. You know what I'm saying? Especially somebody that listens to you. Because what I understood about women, that's why people are like, man, you need to teach a course. What I understand about women, Lynn, lots of the times y'all don't want the answer. Y'all don't want somebody to solve a problem. Y'all just want to speak. Y'all want to talk. Like a lady damn near, what, nigga, shut up. I ain't asked you to solve it. Just listen. But you know, us men, what women don't understand, Lynn, we're problem solvers. I mean, that's what the higher levels of testosterone creates more logic and more structure. So when a man hears 1 + 1, we go, oh, that's 2. A woman will go, before you say 2, nigga, let's just see, why is there a plus? Why can't the plus be on the other side? You know, y'all want to do a lot of other stuff. So when I sit there and talk with these women, they'll let me know, like, man, it was getting rough today. It was getting rough. Some of them would be models, be like, man, I was going for this audition, sexy as hell. I'm like, man. But besides of how they look, like, you know what I'm saying, they either had a hard day at work, they're going for an audition, and this is New York. You know, everybody trying to get on. So people going for audition, hard day at work. Yeah, but I got some crazy stuff to do, man. But I'm not doing none of that today. None of that today, Edwin. I dropped some videos already though. Videos every day gonna drop. I'm just trying to stay focused, and I'm just trying to. People just need to, you know what I'm saying? Because I had slipped and some, you know what I mean? Yeah, yo, that don't stop me. One thing about me, I got so many spots now, and it behooves that I stick to my scheduling, right? So I got underground spots. Right, I got above ground spots, and whenever I got an underground or above ground spots, I'll have like different points in these areas, right? Because New York got a whole lot of underground tunnels that, like, okay, for example, well, I don't give all my spots away, but yeah, it got a lot of underground tunnels where you could walk underground. Oh, I say this one, like downtown Brooklyn, right? Downtown Brooklyn, from downtown Brooklyn, Court Street area. It's smoky here. Oh, you mean the sky? Yeah, it's cloudy over here also. But yeah, downtown Brooklyn, Court Street area, all that underground you could walk under. You could walk from like the R train all the way to the 4 train. All of that underground. I remember I did a lot of skits under there too. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got a lot of those. So see all that underground area? I may hand out rollers right here at this point, then at this point, then at this point, and at this point. And I'm gonna pick 4 points, and I'll go back to them twice. Boom, come once, go up, come back again. I'm done for the day. No, it's closed. Court Street Movie Theater is closed. There's no underground spots over there. But in that vicinity is where a spot where I used to do a lot of skits, because a lot of these subways, it gives a great background for like like, for example, people don't even know Michael Jackson's Bad video. That's downtown Brooklyn, Hoyt Skimmerhorn subway train station. And I don't want to get too much into the aliens and all of that, because that is. But they have what they call dead tracks. Dead tracks are tracks. Well, the dead tracks, they'll show to you. You can see them, but they don't use those tracks at all, except for like special trains or go there, or movies like Pelham 123 with Denzel Washington and John Travolta. That was shot over there also, right? So these subway areas, they create a beautiful scene for, like, if you're gonna make a skit or even a movie, it creates like that. You know what I'm saying? So I used to record a lot of skits over there. Took BBG to Chuck E. Cheese. Okay. Took BBG. Is that the name of somebody? Or you saying you took a BBG? Oh, big booty girl. Oh, took a big booty girl to Chuck E. Cheese yesterday. Hold on, is that what that means? oh. My bad. I ain't had something about 2 or 3 minutes. But anyway. Okay, how was Chuck E. Cheese? I don't know how. Well, listen, Chuck E. Cheese been running forever, man. Gotta give credit. They done made a rat. I'm still scared of rats. I don't care how many times you put a smile on its face. Chuck E. Cheese. That's great marketing, though. You gotta say, when they showed it, because the Bronx is probably the worst spot with the rats. Even though they got it better, I ain't gonna lie. After all the screaming and yelling, that black mayor, I forgot his name. They got dead tracks. They got dead tunnels that you don't see. Like the dead tracks, they'll show those to you. But they also got tunnels. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't watch documentaries on all that. That's where a whole lot. They say that's above your pay grade. What you'll notice is Like I know people who run the subway system, not run it, but like who are in charge of train traffic. They're behind the booths, and you know what I'm saying. And they'll know about these tracks that are being in use because a lot of the train traffic will get stopped from these tracks. Dead tracks is the ones you'll see, but the dead tunnels, they don't show you those. But they'll have to stop. You know that they're using them lots of the times. They're like super secret. I've already seen documentaries of these. And then people who I know work who hit the switches, like, okay, train 4, you go. Train 2, you go. Who conduct the train traffic, they tell me. They're like, yeah, lots of the times when the train traffic is going on, it's not the regular trains, it's in these dead tracks where they got like a super train. But yeah, I mean, the dead tunnels where they got like a super train. But yeah, the dead tracks, they do move money. Yeah, they move money. But you don't, and you won't see them using it though. You won't see it because like it's secretive. Even with the dead tracks. Dead tracks and dead tunnels, you don't really see trains on them. At all, really, because just like I said, they do a lot of secret on them. But yeah, Pelham 123 was, and you know, and I came late though, because I think around that time I was kind of into crime still. Cause I was out late, and I don't do late, and I was out like 2 a.m, and I was about to go to the house, and I went over there and they hoist skimmer horn, and one of my homeboys who was making this was back then when cigarettes like people still kinda do it, but not like how they used to. Cigarettes, cause they started to become expensive, but they were so cheap to get back in the day. You still could get them cheap, you just gotta travel further. I knew a lot of people who was paying house mortgages by selling cigarettes. I was like, damn. It was crazy, cause like I was like, damn, y'all really making money? Like when you see people making money, it's impressive. It's like, damn, cause people used to be impressed with me. When you see people making money off of like crime, you're like, damn, that's what's up. Like you really taking care of yourself off of crime. Like you got all these, you fly, you eating all the time. You got this girl, you got her fly, your bills pay. You like, damn. Like it's like, okay, that's what's up. So it was like 2 a.m. I see one of the cigarette sellers. I'm like, damn, you be out here early to get that. Cause yeah, you know those early morning workers, they want their pack or carton. They still do. It's just, you know, back then the flip was so crazy. The profit margin was so crazy with cigarettes. But anyway, so I see him 2 a.m. I'm like, what you? He's like, yo, black. I just saw Denzel. I said, Denzel who? He's like, Denzel Washington. And I see the limo. Going now. I'm like, so I'm just supposed to believe because that's a limo. That's Denzel Washington. Here at 2 a.m. What, he was buying some Newports from you? What the fuck he did? He's like, nah. He said he was shooting a video. Look. And he took a picture with him. He was like, I was like, yo, what the fuck is he doing here? He's like, nah, he said he's doing a movie. And after that, I went to the house and I looked up the movie and they said they were shooting in New York. And I was like, over there. I was like, oh. I was like, oh, okay, that's what's up. But he wasn't shooting. Like, I think he was just hanging out. They probably just finished shooting because he was on some like hangout type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? At 2 a.m. I forgot. Was that Friday? Yeah, I believe it was like Friday or like a Thursday. And he was just like Denzel was just, it was him, obviously, his security. Right? And he was like on some hanging out type of stuff and ran into my son. I was, but yeah, my son was out there to get some money. He was out there to get that early morning money. Because I remember when I first seen that early morning money with cigarettes. Like when these people, because you know, average person waking up 6 o'clock, leaving their house at 7 with these jobs, with these 9 to 5s. And I remember one time when I got to the block early, when I got downtown Brooklyn early. Yes, Denzel Washington. Yeah, Pelham 123. Oh, what else? I said Denzel Washington, right? Yeah. But Pelham 123, that was over Horace Skimmer one. That movie with the trains. Yeah, they filmed over there, and he was out there. And then it was so crazy because I didn't go back there. John Travolta, you know, he was just. I guess he's cool. I guess John Travolta, because I don't want to say like that because he's like filthy rich, but he more wanted to see the people. Cause then the next day, everybody took a picture with John Travolta. I went back and I always missed him. I went back over there. Everybody had a picture with him. I was like, well, damn. How long was he out here? I ain't gonna lie. I was like, but that's what I said. I guess he's real cool. Cause it was like 10 people like, yo, Black, look. I'm like, nigga, you smoke crack. Why are you taking pictures with stuff? Keep smoking crack. Cause I ain't gonna lie, Hoyt Skimmerhorn was funny. They cleaned it up better now. Cause you know, that's a police precinct over there. You got the dead track, you got a police precinct, and what's crazy was them ninjas was selling cigarettes like crazy. Like the police wasn't even there. So don't get me wrong, a few of them definitely was getting locked up because that's the police precinct and you're selling like bootlegs, you know what I mean, cigarettes illegally. Right, but I ain't gonna lie though. I remember one time I saw one of my sons make like $500 fast. That's when I was like, damn, I think I should put cigarettes in my arsenal. I was making money though. I just said back then, yeah, that was 20 years ago. I was making at least like $3,000 a week. I ain't gonna say I make $3,000 every hour. No, when I used to do crime and be dumb, I was making about $3 a week. And that's after I paid off everybody. Because I was making more than that. But I had people working for me. So I pay him, pay her. Livingston, another precinct is there too. Livingston. Yeah, no, I think we're talking about the same precinct. Because there's not a precinct. Well, the precinct I'm talking about, Hoyt Skimmerhorn train station, right? You got Hoyt Skimmerhorn. Yeah, then the only precinct that's right there, cause you got one going towards Court Street. That's on Borough. That's 84th precinct right there. That where they bring you to lock you up. But then you got the one that's the subway station. You go underground. The precinct's right there, and that's I forgot what is that? Okay, that's Skimmerhorn. I forgot what that is. Cause you got Livingston. Yes, there's not a precinct on Livingston though. But yeah, you got that over there. Yeah, I bet 6, 12, 18, and we're going on 3 hours. Well, my video's already dropped. Well, I gotta post on them. Yeah, I gotta really take it. It's just today is like super serious. I gotta do something. Oh, we gonna get out of it. Just get through this day, man. But who was I talking to earlier? Some other brother was talking about his name Barry Shooter or something like that. He's like, yo, how'd you change your life? I was like, man, first and foremost, number one, I stopped doing drugs, right? Especially liquor. Yeah, liquor's a drug. I stopped doing it, but you gotta fill your days with other stuff. Because when people do drugs and sell drugs, you think using drugs addictive? Try making money selling it. You don't know who else is gonna pay me $3,000? I always come back to that, but you was occupying your days with all of this. Oh, you was occupying damn near 20 hours out of your day with all of this. So you gotta start occupying your day with other stuff. Go people watch, go to the park, go play basketball, go play football, go to the movies. Go to the gym. Once you start implementing, I'll let them know. Like, number one, if you got a drug habit, go to detox. That's what I say. Don't try to hide. If that's what you smoke weed too much, detox ain't only for crackheads or dope fiends, no. For anybody that uses a substance that gives you a euphoric feeling, alcohol, you go there and it just makes you won't withdraw. I'm telling you, if you're trying to get off of drugs, go to a detox first, and then they may send you to a rehab. But in a detox, the average detox is 7 days. You got 1 or 2 of them that are 29 days, but the average detox is 7 days, because that's all it really takes for the withdrawal to go by. You know what I'm saying? It takes about a good 7, 8. Because people don't even know a detox is to stop you from withdrawing from a drug. So you won't have no pain or no mood swings and none of that. Because they'll give you a medication that'll like replace that drug and wean you off of it easily. Whether it's weed, liquor, opiates, you know what I'm saying? So I would say do that. Me, I was mentally ready to stop. That's why I didn't need to go to a rehab after. I went to a detox 7 days, and they was trying to get me to go to a rehab. And I brought myself. Ain't no judge told me. Don't get me wrong. I remember when I used to sell drugs, I used to cop out to a rehab all the time. But when a judge send you there, you ain't gonna do it. You gotta go there yourself. So my advice to him, I said, if that was one of your issues and you want to stop that, go to a detox first. But if not, and you just in the streets being bad, replace that with something positive. Go to the park, people watch, play basketball, play football, go to the movies, go to the gym. It's a lot of things you could place in there. And not saying, oh, just do that for everything. No, once you do that, it starts to bring your stress levels down. When your cortisol levels are lower, it naturally makes you more, it helps you think clearly. So now you're thinking more clearly. You're like, okay, I want to be an electrician. Let me go to electrician school. Or I want to do this. Now you'll be able to make yourself even better because your stress levels are down. You can think better. You're like, okay, yeah. I normally go people watch. Whoever giving me that emojis, I love you to life. I normally go play ball, but now I want more money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, because a lot of people don't even understand when you, and I told them, just write these things down, but you need to replace the bullshit you was doing with something positive. And write down what okay, I got to go get a haircut at 4. I got to go to this school at 5. I got to go to work at 6. I got to pick my daughter at 7. Write all this stuff that's going to make you better. And you know what? Because a lot of people wake up not knowing what to do because simply they forget. And watch, when you start writing it down and replacing the BS with some positive, you're gonna start knocking everything off. Go back to the list. Okay, yeah, I got the haircut. Okay, I went to apply for this job. Okay, I went to apply for that job too. I'm telling you, it works. It works. It's not that hard. Don't get me wrong. I need to take I take my advice actually. It's just, you know, sometimes I slip because when you're being nice, you get random negativity to happen to you. But you know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, that's what took me to the next. Because he was like, yo, how'd you do it? I'm like, man, when I caught that 2 years, and I'm not no gangster. I'm not no what the kids call it, YN. I'm none of that. All the black people I know got both of their parents like me. I graduated from college. I'm none of that. People don't even know. I was saying this earlier. The majority of the successful people in the street come from a 2-parent household. It's not all. 85% of the men in jail come from a single mother household. But the most successful people that you hit, for example, the popular one, BMF, Big Meech. Because when you come from a 2-parent household, it creates structure in a man. So now when you hustling, you start creating structure to protect you from getting hurt. You know what I'm saying? African American Studies. I only took African American Studies because I was born in Africa, right? I'm like, yeah, that's a cheat code. So when I took African American Studies, right, and I got my associates, 3 years. Whenever they say you graduate in 4, you graduate in 2 in a community college, no, unless you go to summer school, right? Right after I graduated, I worked because Nassau Community College, I don't know if it's still there, but Nassau Community College in Long Island, they had an African American museum, right? And I did not plan this. I didn't know that museum was there. I just said, yo, I'm born in Africa. It's a cheat code, right? Do African American Studies. And I'm a sponge when it comes to learning. So, you know what I mean? Graduated, and I'm like, damn. Because all you hear is, use your major to get a job. So I'm like, who the hell gonna hire me? Who the hell want me to talk to them about Pan-Africanism? I forgot how I found that school, but I think I Googled it. And I was shocked. I'm like, there's an African American museum right here? Now, yo, you laughing. Cause I was like, what the? Because that's what they say, even though that's not how it works. It's not you graduate with your major, you take your major, go get a job. That's not how it really works all the time. No. That's why you got a lot of people with a PhD who are unemployed. You know what I mean? So that's why I love the fact that I'm studied. Like you got the Rizza Islams or the Yaqui Awakenings, even though they just gave him his doctorate. You don't have to get a white man's diploma to be studied and know and have knowledge, because that's not even a guarantee for you to get a job, right? And you should always try to. That's why the internet is the way to create your own now. But yeah, I worked at that museum. I ain't gonna lie, for like 6 months. I tried to sleep with all the girls. I've been this whole woman thing forever. Oh, of course, yeah. That's still till the day. Still till this day. It's lots of the times these days, it's about who you know. Don't get me wrong. Having a certain degree, white man degree, a European degree, you will have to try to push it harder, but it'll put different eyes on you, yeah, that may have not been looking at you, but it still doesn't guarantee you a job like how it used to. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, and back then I used to sell clothes. I remember the N1 mixtape had first came out, right? That's how old I am. N1 mixtape. This is when Skip to My Lou just started getting popular. This is when I was in high school. And you know one thing about Africans, we always been bootlegging because we had a lot of history that we would record. So I was like 5 years old knowing how to hook like 12 VCRs, 13 VCRs up together. And when I finally got a hold of that tape, that was, you know what I mean? I just started to realize, oh, in America, it's a buy and a sell world. You're either buying something, you're either selling something, or you're doing both. And that's just what America is. That's because not like, oh, I'm a born drug dealer. No, that's not what. It's just that's what America is. No, N1 mixtape, it had a great run, right? It's just it's not even about it's too street, because I remember I seen some recent interviews. They was like 3 years old, where they was interviewing these guys. It was two white guys, right, who ended up making the clothing and selling it out their trunk. Don't get me wrong, Skip to My Lou and all of them been out there, but the N1 name, these two white guys, they saw this stuff, and they came up, because you know that's what niggas say. That's what people say when, oh, you foul and get the N1. The white boys heard it. They start putting it on shirts and selling it out their trunk. Then I believe it was like Nike, or who was it, Adidas? It was one of these people, because it's not just like how, do you remember how rappers used to do, sell their DVD, their mixtape out the trunk? These two white boys did that. And one of the, I think it was Adidas, I forgot who it was. They got found. Somebody heard, because they were selling all these stuff. And the thing that was catchy, because they will put a lot of trash talk on the, you know, negativity always flies. You know what I mean? They will put a lot of trash talking on the shirt. And one, that's why your mama's a big-headed and it was funny. So they got picked up, right? And then they came up with the idea, yo, we should get these guys who are already, they're looking at the crowds at Rutgers. Like I said, all this was before the white boys. The white boys ain't start jack. They just, you know, white folks to get you into rooms that people with melanin in our skin can't get into. So they say, yo, we need to put these brothers on like a tape. So they're the reason why they started to make these N1 mixtapes. These white boys made millions of dollars and didn't give none of the black people no money. That's why all these guys kept talking about NBA, NBA, NBA. I need to get to the NBA. It wasn't organized. If it was more organized and they were actually paying these brothers, because after their hot sauce, they found the hot sauces and the headaches, and after they started finding all these other people down the line, Dino, what up? Oh, you're definitely new, Dino. If you're new, hit the like button and the subscribe button. But after they started finding all these new people out down the line, they were getting big-headed because of the fame, right? But then they all started, what's going on, Dino? You been here before? But then they started to realize, they started to find out the numbers. And all these black hot sauce headache, main event, they're like, yo, they stepped to them like, yo, Y'all niggas done made millions of dollars already. We can't. We talking about the N1 mixtape right now, right? And how basically me, how I came out. Because my page, I interview women and I do reaction videos. Even though at first I was doing everything. I show you how to eat, exercise, play sports. I do comedy. I do think pieces. Think pieces is art that makes people feel. I got over 1,000 videos. It's mainly interviewing women and reaction videos. That's why I call it BenHasLuv TV. Sit back, relax, and just enjoy. But right now we're talking about how I really came up and how I wasn't what to say. They say black folks are. As I said, I had all the black people I know had both of their parents. I graduated. I got my associates in African American Studies. Talking about how I graduated from Nassau Community College. It takes 3 and 5 years to really graduate from a community college and college. Oh yeah, but Edwin, but then none of them knew what really to sign. So it was legit. It was legal to steal from them, basically. It was legal. Yeah. The white boys was like, listen. I mean, they basically said like, and it's effed up. They were basically saying like, well, I ain't asked for no more money at the time. Nigga, they ain't know you was gonna get millions. That's why, and I heard 50 Cent say this. Because he was talking about designer, Panda, who just got arrested actually. But he was like, designer had came to him first. He said they brought designer to him first. And 50 said, yo, okay, what other songs you got? He said, other songs, I ain't got nothing. 50 said, all right, I'm good. Because he said, the distraction of fame will be your downfall. With them N1 brothers, they got super famous to where ESPN grabbed them and was put more money in the pot, but the pot was only a white boy's pot. To where these guys, they known in Asia, Africa, all over the place. And they got wrapped up in the fame to where they was like, I'm chilling. Hotels paid for, I'm getting a couple dollars. They're making what? $20,000 a show? The only person that after that, and I don't even like that it was like this, that white boy professor, because I went and tried out. And what was terrible was during all the tryouts, they give you a miniature basketball. And you supposed to do all this crazy stuff with a miniature bat. I was like, I couldn't believe it. I could not fucking believe, excuse my language, I could not, I'm like, why is the ball, literally the ball, you hold it like this. And you on there, all of us like we all trying to do all this with a ball like this. And I started to realize that, and then you had to show your worth, and then you get to go into the arena and play with them. I'm like, who's doing anything with a ball like this? It blew my mind. But anyway, the professor, and that was around the time YouTube had started the paid program. That's why we all need to try to be more aware with the internet. That's why I've been on the internet. So if something new comes up, I'm trying to be at the front line of it. And then COVID hit. Professor's not even that. He's all right. White boys normally got a shot. His shot, white boys was shooting is automatic. But Professor, he went on, because I ain't gonna sit here and say he did anything bad. It's just, he actually did the smartest thing to do. He went straight to YouTube. So I give him his props. That was an extremely smart executive decision. But I'm like, damn, why ain't hot sauce headache? Why us blacks, we don't know. And I know a white person put Professor on and say, yo, you got to do. I know he didn't. I know it was another white person like, yo, let's just record you going to these neighborhoods and put that on YouTube. And Professor, his handles are all right. Right? Just like I said, white boy, very uniform, shot. But he's taking a lot of moves from people, right? Hot sauce and whatnot. They should have. It's just at the time, that's why I said, don't let fame be your downfall. They were more famous than this white boy. Even though he started to become a fan favorite. He started to become a fan favorite during the N1 mixtape tour. But he still wasn't the star. And because their heads are so big, They're like, we're not. Okay, that's what he's doing. Okay, cool. They still trying to get into the NBA. And an and one player trying to get into the NBA is like a battle rapper trying to become a mainstream rapper. They are good, and the NBA and mainstream rappers, they lie. Oh, y'all can't rap, y'all can't make no song. No, they're jealous. That's what they're definitely not letting these guys come in there. So all it takes is the NBA players, the mainstream rappers, to go on a media run and say, man, these guys don't know how to make music. That's why they try. That's why they can't make it. Yeah, they do. Look at Sue Surf. That's what, you know what I'm saying? But when you have famous people talking in the media, it trends more. That interview will get 10 million views. So now everybody will start believing it, whether it's true or not. They're scared because the best rappers on the planet are battle rappers. The best rappers on the planet are battle rappers. I mean, I'm not going to lie about the NBA because the best ballers are in the NBA, right? But for them not to compete, anybody can be great in the NBA when you go through the training. It's not like they're going to bring you to the NBA and say, all right, do your and one shit. No. You got, who all are battle rappers? Like Eminem could battle rap right now. Nas could be a battle rapper. He had the Ether and the Takeover. You know that battle with him and Jay-Z. Did I catch him? But yeah, you got rappers that are battle rap, but they make sure they don't let battle rappers like Corey Guns could be a battle rapper. He's like what, because battle rappers intricate, like they really think hard about that pen to that pad. They think they giving you double, triple, quintuplet entendres. You know what I'm saying? They're thinking super duper hard. They're giving you all types of vocabulary words you may not have even heard of or known. So that's intimidating. Just like when these performers, right, these big artists, for example, like Beyonce, right? Whenever Beyonce has dancers, she makes sure she's the best dancer. When she in the practice, if somebody's dancing better than her, she tell her people, they either move that dancer all the way to the back or they lose their job. They're like, because it's I'm telling you, that whole popularity thing as a celebrity is crazy. Because they're like, no, I'm the shit. Nobody's gonna make me not look like the shit. That's why they just rappers and NBA players. I'm talking about, they kept pushing that. Oh, they don't know how to make a rap song. They can't play in the NBA. You think they won't be able to play? Number one, Skip to Malou went to the NBA. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's, you put somebody in a situation and you train them. One thing about a man, in particular, a man with melanin in our skin, we were created to work hard. You know, that's just what it is. We were created to work hard. I wouldn't say Kelly's better than Beyonce. Why? Kelly can sing. Her and Beyonce singing, right? If you were just talking about the singing aspect, but we're talking about the full package. Beyonce does know how to dance, and I've seen she got like that Run the World Girls video. Beyonce is doing like b-boy dancing in heels, and she made it her business to let it be known she could b-boy like dance in heels. Like doing footwork and doing, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so when it comes to a full packaging, that's what a lot of people try to say, because they're probably trying to compare just a vocal thing, right? Where I could understand that. That's a toss-up. You know what I mean? If somebody said Kelly, I wouldn't blame them. If somebody said Beyonce, I wouldn't blame them either. But if we talk about the full packaging, because just like I said, when it comes to singing, it's a toss-up. Because we're not going to sit here and say, no. But one thing about singers, I don't know if you noticed that, everybody stays with a vocal coach. Like James Brown still had a vocal coach before he died. What's his name? Ron Isley still has a vocal. Like that doesn't mean you're trash. You always supposed to have a vocal coach to keep you sharp. And both of them have one. You know, they got video of them with their vocal coach. Both of them still have one. You know what I'm saying? That's not a bad thing in the R&B. Like, if you really don't know about how, hell yeah, James Brown was that dude. Hell yeah. Listen, man, that's why men with melanin in our skin, even though we go through it, but we could get through it. You know what I mean? We go through it, boy. And at that time, it's crazy when I see stories like James Brown or Dolomite. You can go to Netflix, watch that if you don't got, or if you know how to watch bootlegs on the internet. It's crazy the stuff that they went through, man. It's Ray Charles. It's like, damn. There was really. It's just back then though, black people stuck together more, but black people was tortured more, and out more out in the open. That and to see the type of living arrangements it created. Black people live like, you know what I mean? You walk through the forest, you walk through the woods will open up to a little town where it's just nothing but black folks. The town probably ain't even on a map. You know what I mean? And the living conditions they had. You know what I mean? It's no electricity wasn't a thing back then like that. They lived off the land. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I wouldn't be surprised. No, everybody should know that. I wouldn't be surprised he told him that. I would not be surprised. That's great advice. Even though you have to know how to, because money disintegrates. People don't know. Like, I don't know if you've seen like those documentaries with like Pablo Escobar or something, and he buried money, and then came back to it. When he unraveled it, the money crumbled all up and everything. Yeah, you have to really package it correctly. But yeah, you definitely need to. It's the smartest thing to do. All the bank does is invest your money without your. I ain't gonna say without your say so, because if you don't know, that's what they do. They like all the paperwork you sign, but when you sign up for a bank, it says it though. It says, yeah, we're gonna invest your money. So you just coming through to give them some money to invest. And when they make money on it, they don't put that back in your bank account. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta sign certain papers just to flip your money dealing with banks and so on and so forth. Get like a Roth. I forget what that was called. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Yeah. Especially when you get into that other tax bracket, yeah, because their rules aren't as hectic as America. Their rules to take. America got the rules embedded in all these, in that fine print. When you go to all these banks, they ain't gonna have you reading all that fine print, but all that fine print basically saying, I the bank am going to make the most money off of your money, Edwin. That's in all the fine print, in all America banks, all the paperwork you sign, Bank of America, TD, that's what it said. Edwin, I'm gonna make the most money off of your money. Oh, okay, sign right here. In Switzerland, overseas bank accounts, they're more on helping you get money off of your money, giving you money off of your money. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta understand that's what makes people come to that, because the better your bank is when your client brings a whole lot more money to you. If all your clients are coming to you with $100,000 to $1 million, way better for your bank. All right. In America, they don't got that because their arrangements on taking money off your money. That's why you got a lot of people who will open up a bank account with $100. And I don't knock it, but that bank's not gonna see all of its main clients coming with $100,000. Well, yeah, that also. But like you say, have that stuff. Have some. Especially if your money big like that. Like Elon Musk definitely has his money. Definitely has money stored in somewhere. Like probably got an underground bunker with like, because you know he's over $500 million. Yeah, Elon Musk, he beat, you know, the richest man in the world was a man with melanin in his skin at one point. King Mansa Musa, right? The African king. I forgot, they said they're going to make a movie with him. The guy that directed Black Panther. He's directing a new Black Panther again. But I believe he's doing the movie King Mansa Musa, but King Mansa Musa was worth $500 billion. That's 500 billion. Oh no, yes, he has money like that in a lot of places, but trust and believe, especially being so technologically savvy. I know Elon Musk got 5 billion. He has billions of dollars in cash somewhere, like physical cash you could touch. He got, of course, but don't think people can't steal from Elon either. Now, you know, what I mean, it's just Elon made such the smart look during COVID. I mean, don't think he can't lose money either. During COVID, you know, COVID was, that's why they call it the pandemic. During COVID, Elon, that's when he jumped to the richest man in the world, because he was the top person that made like $190 billion. Oh yeah, and not even just an underground bunker, because like I said, you have to wrap the money and preserve it correctly, because the money will disintegrate. I guarantee he got all that technological stuff, special chemicals with like at least 100 billion, because he's worth, last I checked, he was worth like $600 billion. 600 billion. I saw something that said 7, but then I checked it again and it said like 6. So we'll say like he's like, I guarantee he know he got 500 billion. Right? But I know he got at least $100 billion somewhere. Somewhere wrapped up nice and tight, preserved with chemicals and like you know what I'm saying? I know he does. He's not dumb. You know what I'm saying? Because that's like 100 billion and you got 600. Like you find that's a good enough money to start to still have control, to still have power. That's basically it. To still have power. And people don't even know how he got his money recently. People don't even know Elon Musk created PayPal. People don't know that's his. And that's how everybody gets that first foot in the door. They'll have whatever first thing that they probably didn't want to, like rappers do it. Like you'll have to, like me, I'm trying to do the internet. I love women, I love fashion, I love making people proud and smile. But doing this, I'm using the internet because I see how, just like I said, I'll go out there with the roses, they get dangerous. And it's a lot of different types of dangers. I have devils, you know what I mean? Tell me, let me pause, let me suck your dick, I give you $10,000. You come home with me and her, and this is niggas talk. And I kept getting that. I'm like, damn. I'm never gonna turn no faggot. That's just not how the biology of the human being are. You either are created like that. You don't just you like pussy today, tomorrow you're gonna let a nigga suck it. No, that's not how that works. Even though that's what they lie to themselves and lie to the mass media. But I was like, damn. So I started seeing the internet. Some white guy thought he was another devil, ran up. Long story short, he made about $60,000 off of me with a video he took of me. And I was like, damn, you can make that much money like that over video? And you know what's effed up? Body by Mark. I don't know, you probably seen it, Edwin, or you probably didn't. I told people can't believe how old I am. They're like, man, you look so young. You're not on steroids? No. I eat like this, I exercise like this, I try to sleep like this, I try to stay stressless like this, even though recently they're about to make me kill somebody. Anyway, I found out he made all that money off that video. All right, listen, I believe it. But I saw he made all that money off that video on YouTube. That's when I started going. That's probably when you found me around that time. Well, really, because I always had all these accounts. I just wasn't on them. You know what I mean? I had like one Instagram and a YouTube, but not even this page though. So I found out he made all that money. I said, all right, I'll take, because that's his video. Even though it's me on the video talking about, at the time I was 41. I'm 43. I'm saying, I'm 41. I eat like this, I exercise like this. The comment section ate it up because I kept it too real, and that's what they needed. It's like certain, because you know, controversy flies on the internet. Big booty girls fly on the internet, but very rarely does something positive like that fly. Right? You just got to be like him for real, because I kept it all the way 100. Because you know, he got the same spiel he says to everybody. Right? Same corny questions, act like he's so excited. But I told him, I'm like, listen, it's no special pill, it's no special meal. I'm just consistent. If you take time to do anything, you can accomplish everything. I said that, they ate that shit. I didn't know who he was. Like, that's just what it is. I wasn't ready. You know, people, because I was out there, because I was trying to figure out how to get into the internet. I really was at that time. So when I was at that time, I just started to record Rose's videos. I was always handing out roses for about 15 years, but at that time, I just started. So I had the mic on my belt. If you read the comment section, they're like, look, oh, this is planned. He got a microphone already on his belt. I'm like, no, it's for Rose's videos. And people still, especially in Manhattan, because that video is at 7 million views on YouTube, and it's at almost 2 million views on TikTok and Instagram. It's over 1 million on TikTok and Instagram. And when the video first dropped, Edwin, I ain't gonna hold you. It was like for that first week, everybody was on my papitos just like that. There's like, oh, hey, the 1,000 push-up guy. It's natural, right? And it was all, you know what I'm saying? And I just didn't. I should have used that energy because I didn't understand too much about the power. Edwin, you still there? I didn't understand too much about the power of virality, right? I didn't understand that going viral, but in that way, because there's a lot of ways you can go viral. Like that dumb nigga from Brooklyn, O'Shea, whatever his name is. He get fly though, but when he said that stuff to Black Boy Max about don't be gay, even though he right, he's like, don't be acting like a girl, don't like you're a man. Even though he right, but he came like a dumb Brooklyn nigga. You come to Black Boy Max, he had Will Smith. Will Smith came to Black Boy Max to make music. He came to Black Boy Max didn't call Will Smith. Will Smith came to Black Boy Max had Will Smith Oscar winner in his house, and the first thing you try to do is son him like he your son. Anyway, if I would have known when you go viral for something positive like that, that's basically everybody saying, I want to be just like you, here's some money. Like the first 5 days, I ain't gonna lie, that day just that viral energy started. Because that thing went to like 400,000 views in like 2 hours. And my brother even hit me, who don't even hit me like that. Because I hit all my family, but they don't hit back, which I don't get. But my brother's like, yo, this you? He sent it to me, but a associate of mine sent it to me. I said, damn, that is me. When the associate of mine sent it to me, it was at 100,000 fast. I'm like, then I looked at the page. I said, oh, damn, this guy got a 1.5 million on Instagram? That thing was at 100,000 fast. And he just reposted me too. But his dumb ass, he told me, white boy, he told YouTube, I took the video, put it on my page. He told YouTube, strike his page. That's not his. I was like, wow. That's how I was like, you know what? It's all good. But just the viral energy, everybody was walking up to me for like 5 days straight, man. Businessmen, even though women normally come up to me, but it was way more. Way more. I ain't gonna lie to you. I just didn't know. I wasn't paying it no mind. I was, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know, like, yo, I should have really talked in depth with, because you had a lot of businessmen that come and they see me, they're like, damn, you really that old and you doing the, even though, you know, I have a few of them believing I was lying. But, and they're like, nah, he on this, he on that. No, it's natural. I just posted that other boy, he's Indian, I believe, or Arab. I reposted that on my Instagram, BenHasLuv, where he walked up on me. Yo, I got $10,000 if you can beat me. Number one, the money's fake, but besides the money, I thought he was Puerto Rican. Because it was on a Puerto Rican Day parade. You know, I'm out there butt naked for the chicks. You know, Edwin, that's what I do with you. So. Hold on, who's here? Who's still here? Because I've been here for a minute. 6, 12, 18, damn. 3 hours. Who's still here? If nobody here, I gotta go. Who's still here? Cause I'm about to dip. If nobody's here, I'm leaving. Okay, I give it to 5:25. 5:25. Nobody say nothing. 5 more minutes. I definitely gotta go. I definitely gotta do that. Get this shit out my motherfucking soul. Cause it's saying 1, but I don't know if anybody here. Alright. There it goes. Yeah, the battery's not terrible. We're leaving this here. Who's still here? I'm giving it to 4 more minutes. 4 more minutes and I'm out. Oh, let me see. Make sure it wasn't. Yep. No way. Who's here? Nah, I would like to do that. Let's see. Okay, nobody talking? Cool. Y'all just sitting there looking at me.